Hello, everybody. Oh my god, my throat. Excuse me. Thank you for the daily drinks and the hydrates. How are you guys? Hi Crash, hi Kizo, hi Rui. Wait lang, let me... I will. Pero kasi, my throat doesn't hurt anymore. It's just kind of not at its best. I should still though. Baka ano, I think it's just the weather changing as well. Like, I'm very sensitive to weather changes. So, I get very like, I get the sniffles or I get a sore throat when the weather changes. So, but I hope you guys are good. Hope y'all's weekends were nice, were enjoyable. What did I do this weekend? I think I just went out with my mom yesterday, and then Saturday I forgot. I actually forgot what I did last Saturday. Help. I needed to go to a meeting at a facility this morning. I go to office to grab a company vehicle and there's only one slot. Oh no! What did you have to take? Like, did you have to commute there instead? Oh no. That sounds like a hassle. Hope the meeting wasn't too busy though. I took my purse. Okay, I see. Hello, Ning! Hello. Also, I just want to share real quick that so I showed you guys the mug that I got last pota, right? I'm using it right now and it's so big. Also, I'm blessing this mug, so I just used it now. I'm blessing this mug with matcha. So my first drink in this mug will be matcha. Or rather is matcha. It's like an hour drive. Are they at least gonna like are they going to what's the word? Oh my god, my brain. My nap wasn't that good, guys. I'm sorry. Reimburse you for the gas? Dahon. Hey. Yes! Wait, I will take a picture and I'll send it to the server. Because I got it during Patron of the Arts. And it's very cute. Yes, reimburse. Hold on. There we go. Please don't mind the scattered wires behind. I cleaned earlier and hold on, where is it? I'll put it in. Hold on. I'll put it in. Oh, where is the... I'll put it in media, I guess. It's technically not food. Usually they will. That's good. I hope so. One drink away, Rihumanda. I'm so scared of you guys who've already gotten 60. Like, please don't make me do anything weird. I'm so scared. Hoping they don't say, oh, you could have unloaded the one vehicle with equipment and take it. What? Wait, do I sound different? 60 is request to stream. Is it like the quality of the audio or is it just my voice? You sound tired. Hala! Oh, this is a problem. Because the last time somebody said, hey, you sound tired or you sound kind of sick, I got sick the next day. So let's hope that's not the same. Huh? Hello, cool guy. What's up? I'll be back. Maybe I need... Oh yeah, sure. No problem, Crash. Thank you so much for stopping by though. If you come back, we'll be here. Nagvalo ako kanina. Okay. Maybe drugged is not the word to use. I sound high. Hello. But yeah, nagvalo ako kanina. Fortunately, unfortunately. No, I'm just glad to have hung out with the peeps earlier, which is nice. Merry Chrysler! Hello, Aku! It's okay. In between, I will drink water as well. I'm not drugged, cool guy. And what do you mean? You are here for one reason. What is that reason? Imagine having time to hang out. Hey man, pros and cons of working in family business. If you don't have work, you kind of have free time. Waiting for my Netflix to come back. Well, thanks for stopping by, I guess, still. What an odd thing to say to me, but okay, thanks. Ba't ang aga ng Christmas? Because actually I was supposed to play this during the holidays, but I forgot. And also, it's not that I forgot, it's just the schedule was very full, and my scheduling skills did not do me too well during December and November. So I don't hate... Girl, I streamed so much last year. Hello? Merry Crisis and Happy New Year. Oh my god! I love that. Hi, Kubo. Sana marry me crush na... Huh? Marry me crush na ba sabi ko? What? What? Hello? Oh my god. But no, I don't hate you. If I hated you guys, would I even be streaming? Imagine having crushes when you can be a hoe. You can still have a crush and be a hoe, I think. Personally. Excuses. Excuses? Hello? True. I mean, not my thing. Being a hoe, not my thing. Do I have... Am I lagging? Is it me? Is it me? Pero ano na lang, pengin na lang crush. I think gusto ko lang ng crush. I don't really feel like being a hoe. I just wanna have someone to yearn about. Or maybe, you know what? You know what? Never mind. Hi, Megu! Hello. Wag ka na I hate you. Kainis. Imagine liking people that aren't from a media. Couldn't be me, personally. But at least if they're fictional, they don't hurt me. You know? At least I don't feel heartbroken if I find out they like somebody else. Or, you know. Yung mala Leon Kennedy. Oh! Pwede naman. Or Arthur Morgan. It's time to earn yung 1K. 1K mo, gawin nating 1K ko. No, it's okay. Thank you. When Ultra Kill? Ultra Kill? I don't know what Ultra Kill is. Oh, this is not really my type of, this is not my type of game. As you can probably tell, except for that one time I played Unyielder and Valorant. Like, those are... I feel like Unyielder was kind of out of my genre, but it looked too interesting. No, literally, it's a Sita. You know, I was actually watching Connor playing, like, games that devs sent to him. And then he played... I don't know if you guys remember, but I played, what do you call this? I played... what was the name of the horror game? The horror game where the mom was, like, trying to bury the child because the child was a ghost, and the mom was like mommy because the honkers were there. she had some honkers. What was it? The Lingering? I forgot. Daddy type. I mean, depends. I feel like it's maybe actually. See, oh my god. Wait, so sorry. In relation, so right, I was watching One Piece live action. Tapos, oh my god, what was his name? I want to make sure, like, it's in my head. See, oh my god, wait lang, hold on. See, Captain Smoker. Oh, I was like, oh, hello, hi, how are you? Oh my goodness. Pamaskal muna nga ako bago ako manligaw. Huh? if you play it, huh? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's like a very weird stereotype, cool guy. Very weird. Let's reel it back a little. Hate the new trash taste. I keep saying I'm in a Chinese time of my life. Said, are you even? Do you even have Chinese blood in you? And don't make it makalat, okay? Don't say anything makalat. What's the name? I'm gonna look up the game. I think it was The Lingering. Horror movie? Horror movie, bobo. Game? No. It's not this one specific. The Lingering Graveyard Visit. So we played that. I remember Kaiju and Eriko were on that stream with me. And then we got jump scared by her and we were like, oh my god, mommy! Wait, mommy. I don't like smokers, funnily enough. Play Uma Musume. I feel like... Oh, Rise! Hello! Don't call me State. How dare you? I literally just showered. Literally. Hi, Tsuki! Hello. Let me shout out Tsuki and Rise. Also, cool guy, I feel like, you know, I play the games that that I play and I'm comfortable with. I don't play gacha. But yeah, Captain Smoker. Oh my god. And then when the kid like spilled ice cream on him and he was just like, buy yourself a new ice cream. I was like, oh my god. Okay, sorry. Kinilig ako. Holy shit. Okay. Stay mad. Stay mad then. Anyway. Mustatsuki, how are you, Rise? Ginagawa ko din yun, Ri. Anong ginagawa mo? Whenever people say I'm stinky, I show my perfume collection. Girl, I don't really know if that's gonna convince. Because there are people who kind of, like, I feel like what people don't understand is, like, you can't, for example, you can't not take a shower and just wear perfume. Like, people can tell. People can tell. There's clear Yuri in the game. What? Wait, I'm so confused. What is the topic about here? Doing an assignment right now, which is level design. Oh wait, are you a game dev? Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Hindi na ako. I haven't been in uni in a long time. But what's your course? If it's okay to ask. Yes, I know you shower. I know you shower. It's just, you know, I do see people on the timeline na parang, first step to smelling good with perfume is to be clean, I think. Captain Smoker, iba po na spill ko sa pantalon ko. Oh my god, wait, I need to chill. If I lose my voice. Actually, no, I literally can't get sick. I'm not allowed to get sick this week. Because I may need to record something, so I actually cannot get sick. I may or may not be in that course, we'll never know. That's fine. I respect your decision to be private about it. Hindi ko sinasabing mukhang maasim si Sed. Relax, guys, relax. But yeah, so we're still gonna be yapping for a bit, but just to kind of like, give you guys a little background. So we're gonna be playing Merry Crisis. Again, we were supposed to play this last December, but the scheduling kind of got away from me. But you have 3 romance options, and they are all, I believe, like you can select their gender. You can select their gender, which is really cool. It's very inclusive. I like it. And again, it's a visual novel. We haven't played like a proper visual novel in a long time, so I'm kind of happy that we're getting to do that again. And this is actually part of the Choose Wisely festival, so super exciting. And for I wish I played this no Choose Wisely, but it looks really interesting, and I was like, you know what? I'll play it now. Reese smells like I'm not stinky! Excuse me, oh my god, that burp was crazy. When you get that sick throat swallow. No, you know how I know that it's that sick throat? When you drink water and it's like, wow, this is not going down the way it usually does. Nako, binabayaran mo pala si Megu. Said. Hi Karma, it's Monday. How are you? Wait lang, let me shout you out. I could have done that years ago. Same. Hinkle, hinkle, hinkle. Reese smells like old woman. What the fuck? Wait, where's my... Fuck, I forgot my, Mali. I forgot my keybinds. Oh, that's not it. What do you mean? What do you mean I smell like old woman? Can you elaborate on that? I don't know what you mean. I hate that I don't remember my keybinds. It doesn't really sell my my bit. I am broke. Well, it's Monday, but I read your stuff on channel. Baka naman that's another stream. I will be streaming again tomorrow, and then I'll be streaming on Thursday. I need to keep Wednesday free for a personal thing that I need to do. Huh? What do you mean? If I were to be honest of what she smells like IRL, I'm scared. Girl, I don't even think my perfume was that strong, so I'm very worried. Holiday, guys, any long weekend plans, gang? I don't have any, unfortunately. The only plans I do have are on the 27th. I'm meeting up with my old workmates, and they have so much tea. I'm so excited. Nene? What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Hello? No, I didn't use the perfume you gave me nung time na yun. What did I even wear nung? Alam mo, feeling hindi na nga din ako nag-respray, so I don't remember what I wore. Are you telling me I smell like a young girl? Like, I really don't understand. Also, Nene, wait lang, did I shout you out, Nene? Yes, I am streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming 3 short games. I will be playing... Gago, I sound so congested! Ah! I'm so annoyed. Excuse me. I'll be playing Creature Kitchen, the demo of Creature Kitchen, Ikelia, which is kind of like a Hitman-ish game. So get ready to see me whiff. And then we'll also be playing Dice of Arcana, which I found really interesting. It kind of gives off the vibe of Buckshot Roulette, like aesthetically. But it's kind of like a dice game. But I'm gonna go into it blind because I want to learn it and I want to see what it's like without me kind of super knowing about what it's about. So, yeah. What's happening? Yeah, that's true. How do you smell youngness? I wore my LV afternoon swim dupe. Ooh, musta. Smells like a... No, I don't know. What do you mean by smells, nene? Like... I didn't... What was I wearing? Iniisip ko talaga. Ano bang suot ko nung day na yun? I don't remember. What do you mean? Karma, you're gonna make me overthink. FBI, there's a young girl. Hey, 27? I'm 27. We're also in an 18 plus stream. So if you're not 18, maybe you should get... I just combined things chat was saying and what you said, my bad. It played on my head, so... No, it's really funny. Basically, oh my god, how do you even describe nene in English? Girl, 2 decades ago, I was 7 years old. Well, technically, I guess, yeah, that was young. Is it youth? Is it actually? Gagi! I always think of it as such a like, in ano, like when you say, grabe, sobrang nene ko dito. Parang it's so, like, derogatory sometimes. I didn't realize it just meant young. Damn. Yes, I am 27. I have, yeah. Noted! Noted for what? Young girl kasi talaga. Well, I guess. I feel like I have an idea as to what I was wearing. I was wearing a very clean scent kasi I knew that I was gonna commute to and from my, like, to Makati and back to my house. And I like this I have this really big fear na I'm gonna smell bad because I sweat or whatever. So I always like make sure everything is, I gotta take that everything bath times 2. Girl, still ripe, I'm concerned. Thunders! Cashew sasakalin kita. Pero yeah, like I really made sure that I smelled extra good that day because I was so worried, because I get super scared of smelling bad. Okay lang mukha akong punyeta. Di ka naman mukhang punyeta. Grabe ka, nene. Oh, wag ka magalit. Parang sinigawan ako ni Karma. Clean scent! It's like a refreshing like smell. You live in the province with less pollution and natural refreshing smell you get from dudes. It's just their type shit. No, not just you said, just in general. Nor, I mean, when hulas. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I was super worried about getting, like, looking, just, I have a big fear of just looking haggard. I think it's very, it stems from how people saw morenas when I was growing up, I think. Kasi parang kasi, okay, like, this is like, objectively, this is what my beliefs were when I was growing up, na parang, like, kahit haggard, basta you are light-skinned, you look fine. But if you're morena, you have to pay attention to your looks more, because if you're haggard or if you're anything like that, you look a little dirty. And I was like now I'm like, what the fuck, Ree? Why were you thinking that? For me specifically, nahiya siya sa akin kasi ako na to. Girl, sa tingin mo ba, makakapag, one-on-one chika tayo at Pake's Coffee if nahihiya ako sa'yo? I forgot how she smells back then. Si Uneng amoy nag-bench bath. Bench bath? Parang hindi na. I'm glad. No, pero yun nga, like, when I was younger, when I was growing up, that's the mindset I had. Of course, now it's like, it's very different. Sorry ha. Di ko naman haggard ka, so. It was instilled by early 2000s Philippine. No, yeah. Exactly. That's it do be. Merry Chrysler, RD, how are you? Merry Chrism. Let me shout out RD. Kaibigan kong morena nung high school. Well, maybe it might just have been in my school. Like, guys, not to I like, just to very casually say it, like, there are so many things that I realized. Kasi, I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but like, I was bullied in high school. Not like super duper bullied naman, but like, there were lots of like things that I look back at where I'm like, where I think, wow, I think I was harassed when this happened to me. Ganon. Like, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I didn't get like beat up or anything, pero yeah. Like, lots of things in high school na parang, that, like, grade school and high school that really shape the way you think about yourself because of like how people treat you. And yeah, like, I realized only like last year, was it? Na I was harassed. As in, and not just like any kind of harassed. I feel like we know the kind of harassment I'm talking about. Like, I was harassed. So, you know, crazy shit. But I'm kind of glad I kind of like only got to process it now, because I feel like if I had processed it early on, it would have not been, like, I would have not have taken it as healthily as I do now. I'm describing people sent my nose to sensitive. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, dude, the perfumes that Zaga pulled out were really nice. Kung kaklase ako ni Ree nung high school, ako ang Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, wala namang ano. It's fine. One of the people actually, like, apologized to me, I think a year after we had graduated. But it's kind of funny because he, like, in connection to that, he was like, oh, by the way, I'm selling these things. And I'm like, okay, you don't actually mean it. But it's fine. I hope they step on hot coals perpetually. It's fine. I think it's just, okay, I can't excuse it, but it's also just like, I don't really think about it in that way. And I think they're better people now, I hope they're better people now. Wait, I saw Kizo type something, but I think I missed it. Magluto ng sopas. Ooh, sarap! Enjoy, Kizo. Wish I got to stay. Yeah, dude, the perfumes that Zaga brought were really, really nice. If Ree was my classmate, malabo kami maging project group mates. Wait, why? Because the prof or teacher will be the one putting me somewhere because I never approach. Well, I mean, even when I was studying, it was always just randomized. The only thing is that what I hated about high school and college is that everybody would just make me the leader because, you know. Oh, Zeke, thank you for the cookie. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it popped up. Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing cookie. If Ree was my classmate, I would cry because that means I'm old. Okay. If you were my classmate, said I would bully you. No, I'm kidding. Ako na gumagawa ng lahat. No, girl, I get it. I get it. Hello, Vince. Grabe na, 45 drinks ka na. I'm always so surprised. Like, I know we've been friends for a while, but like, I just get super surprised because I know you kind of just lurk. No. Unfortunately, when I was in school, I didn't really bully men. The only men that I bullied were the ones that I was super duper duper close to. You're in my walls. Oh, I don't like that. I don't need you to know what I'm doing all hours of the day. Next time, I'm just gonna go my walls to annoy you. 5'2", how would you bully me? Hey man, bullying doesn't mean physically, necessarily. But no, also I wasn't popular. I wasn't really, okay. It's not that I was, okay, It's not that I was popular, but it wasn't that I wasn't popular. I think in high school, you weren't popular. Hindi. I don't know how to explain this. In high school, first year, I was with the popular kids. And then the whole drinking incident happened. I've already talked about this. That was audible. I'm glad. The drinking incident happened. And then second, third, fourth year, I was just with a specific group. And it's not that I was popular. It was they were popular, but it's like we were kind of like the nerds that also, like, we were the nerds that also had extracurriculars and also just hung out with everybody. Does that make sense? Also, wait, sorry, real quick. Is anybody using Spotify na walang premium? Because I have a favor. I have a favor. And then in college, it's not that I wasn't popular nor was popular. It's just when there is a specific kind of attention you get when you are, when you are an org president and you also stay a lot in the student affairs office. I was very much a tambay of the student affairs office, and I loved hanging out with the student council because most of them were my friends. Yeah, it was really fun. And I loved helping out with like all the activities that the student council had to do. Her aura speaks otherwise. Just online, I think. The drinking kilala ko sa buong school. Oh nga, Uneng, I remember you did say that actually. Ako kasi, bobo. Kainis! Yung wait lang. Paisa-isa. Drinking incident. Oh my God. Okay, drinking incident first year. At the time, my friend group and I'm one of them, they brought alcohol. I remember it specifically. It was the bar vodka, and it was mixed with juice. And then nasa tumbler, we were on a field trip. We drank it. We thought we didn't get caught, but the friend who brought the alcohol got drunk, so she got caught, and then we all got, we all became a part of this incident report. But then we got off the hook because, again, we were like, most of the people involved were is it not vodka? The bar gin? Ay, shit, oo nga! Fuck, sorry, matagal na ako hindi nagda bar. So, what do you call this? Shit, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, we got, like, they called us to the principal's office, and they talked to us, and we're like, we can suspend you. But then, their problem was most of the people who were involved were like the smart kids. So they couldn't really do anything about it. So they kind of just said, okay, we're not gonna do anything about this. But don't do this again. And you have to realize how hard it was to have to tell my parents that, like, by the way, I drank I drank alcohol at, like, during a field trip. But I didn't drink that much. I really didn't drink that much. Like, I was generally, like, I wasn't like smart, but I was smart enough. I was smart enough to be part of that group. Popular because I'm always missing. Kashu! As long as you're okay. Maayos sa unyo, bakit sa amin kupal? Alam mo, said, ang secret sa ganyan, be friends with everybody. Be friends with everybody and you will have an easier time. Trust me. Also, yung sa Spotify, for those who don't have Spotify Premium, can you let me know if you ever hear a McDo commercial? And if the person who is speaking is a woman, let me know. The bar, tas hinaluan niyo po. Mind you, I was like we were like 13. Come on, man. He was that type of the girl that, pinagbigyan samahan si said that time just for fun and stuff. Ganun. Huh? Ako na sinigawan ng principal kasi akala niya binagsakan ko siya ng pinto. Ay nako, ganun din minsan. Okay, Megu, good luck with the meeting. How were you not beat to death in Minecraft? By my parents? I think they actually appreciated that I was really honest about it. And I think they knew, because for early on, I was like really a curious kid. As in, I remember being like 8 years old and saying, putang ina. And girl, I remember this so clearly. So I said it like very, very, casually because I didn't know like what it meant. And then my parents stepped out of the room and argued before they came back into the room. Like, okay, so we need to let you know that that's a bad word. Nor what if I hate everyone? I understand. I also hated a lot of people in related to the student affairs office. But kasi I thought, how do I make my college life easier? So it was easier. The only thing that I really had a problem with was my fellow batchmates. Because, girl, again, TLDR, because I've mentioned this before, but like, rumors were made about me that I was like into this guy. Into my friend who had a girlfriend, and then naging issue siya sa batch namin, and I'm like, what the fuck? Hello? Do I look like I have time to make landi when I am trying to keep this org together? Nakalusot kasi pinaburan. Well, hey man. Again, I feel like we take those. Student council na kinukup. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Yeah, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It's okay, Karma. I feel like people just like to hate people sometimes. They're calling me a BGC guy, aren't you though? Ako na parating suki sa tagdala ng gamit ng prof. I feel like I can see, maybe they thought you were like a teacher's pet, ganon. But we had an argument before. Ikaw talaga uning pasaway ka kasi. No, it's not, girl. I was ugly in high school. I was ugly in grade school and high school. No one hated me because I'm pretty and cute and girl boss. Girl, I wish. You know that I'm well, that's true. That's true. Anyway, ayan, 30 minutes of yapping. I feel like it's time to play the game. But we can still yap in between. I feel like we'll have a lot of things to talk about. Hindi naman din yun sa sa kung teacher's pet ka or whatever. But I get it though. I get it. Online pa kasi classes namin dati, di ko nilandi. Pretty na Oh my God. Oh my God. May issue kasi sa school nun, so in-address ko lang, di siya nakasagot, so bitter. Okay. Gets. Napahiya. Really? It was in your schools? I guess that's fair. I think I've only experienced that one time. And that was in preschool. I was apparently, ang kwento ng parents ko, I was supposed to be valedictorian. But they didn't, like in preschool, again, I was supposed to be valedictorian. But I ended up being salutatorian because they made the daughter or son, I don't even remember, the daughter or son of the principal valedictorian. Crazy. Pag teacher's pet ka ako bubuli. No, that's kind of what I was thinking. I haven't played. Yeah, I haven't played yet. I've just been yapping, girl. There are times that if I gave something to this prof or made sip, I might get the good, but no. Yeah, of course. I feel like it's always good to just do it fairly. For me, I just use the connections to make my life easy, but never to tweak anything. Wow, galing naman ni Uneng. Love it. Yes, it is always a yap stream first. Not necessarily first hour, first 30 minutes at least. But yeah, let me just... Also, I feel like I'm... Okay, hindi, tama. It's because I'm looking here. Okay, let me just... I sound so congested. Ako na siya yung ipaglalaban. Ay, wow. Sana all pinaglalaban. Uy! Valedictorian cooking show! You're so right! Kaya ako naabangan sa labas ng... Girl, that's so scary. I approached her kasi for possible extracurricular to get a certain grade point to chase Latin honors. And she was like, no worries, said you get a 125, more than enough to reach the average you need. Okay! Okay, said! I love that! I'm very proud of you guys. Very rare for me to say that. in a very general way. Oops, sorry. Very proud of you guys. Y'all did. I'm assuming y'all did very good. Sa mga nangaaway, but I'm the aftermath person. Like, kumusta ako? Very high EQ ka, Karma. I see. I get it. We unfortunately didn't have any attractive teachers. I think the only teacher that I found ever so slightly attractive was my He wasn't even our PE teacher. He was another section's PE teacher. And in high school, this was in high school. And then hindi ko siya naging crush as in like, you know, nataypan ko siya, but it was more of like I loved talking to this teacher because super saya niyang kausap and I could nerd about books with him. Actually no. I had like that kind of relationship with two teachers. Parang it was in high school with my English teacher and in college with my English teacher also. As in, I was like sabi ko, sir, I read, what is it? What's the name of the book? Wait. Shit. No, that's not it. Hold on. 1984. I was like, sir, ganito, I read 1984 and I found it really interesting. And then I was like talking about like the themes and then, mind you, this is coming from my college teacher. Or was it my college teacher or my high school teacher? Basta one of them was like, sabi nila, are you sure you should be reading that? It's a little depressing. I'm like, but it's like the themes are kind of, and I'm like, but I found it really interesting. They're so concerned. Broad shoulder siya, no? Yung PE teacher ko, PE teacher nila, yeah, actually, yeah. I don't get that choice in every scenario. Nah, I get it. Kaysa yung creepy na PE teacher. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't have a creepy PE teacher. Became one of my best friends. Oh, that's cute though. Pure Filipina na Japanese-fied because she grew up there. Understandable. I love George Orwell's take on censorship. Yes, exactly. I was like, sir, I love George Orwell's take on censorship and government surveillance. And I really love how that he was so concerned. Oh my god. Damn it, said. I thought we were on the same level. Unfortunately, I'm not as performative as you. Char! Okay, wait. Ito na naman tayo. 8:41 na. Let us switch to the VN screen. Okay. Let me just... Yeah, no, the joke is that Sed is very performative. Hold on. I feel like I keep looking down. Wait nga. I'm gonna do this. There we go. I feel like I'm looking down. It's so weird. PE teachers of mine are always my closest prof. Really? Fernando Amarsol's art really gives a snapshot of the history of our nation. Tong ina mo. I hate you so much. I just know that if, like, kunyari, if me and Sed were, like, friends in college, I'd just be like, putang ina, ano naman ginawa mo? Like, he would be that kind of friend to me. But now, it's because of, like, how I see Sed, it's just like, Sed, come on, man. Oh, I love the exempting. So fun. I loved getting exempted in college for PE because I was in chorale. That's still how they see me. I mean, that's fair. Okay, now, Merry Crisis. Let us set up the character. We are a woman. For flashback scenes, your character was born female. There are 3 romanceable characters in the game. All of them are gender selectable. Meh. I am unfortunately very straight. So okay, content warning for everybody's this game may explore themes of racial prejudice, homophobia, family conflict, and transphobia, depending on the playable character's identity and choices. Let us display in-game content warnings. Lahat talaga akong naging kaaway na teacher I'm close with all. That's good though. Nene! Orchestra. Oh, we were in the orchestra. Fun! You sprint down the street. There'd been early sprinkling of snow 2 days ago, and the streets are still slippery with patches of black ice. It's absolute madness to be running full tilt the way you are, but nobody bats an eye. You've lived here long enough to know that New York City is full of people who are late to something or another. In your case, your flight to Singapore is in less than 4 hours, and you still need to grab your stuff from the apartment. I did pageant and I played basketball in college. Oh right, I remember that. I remember you telling me that. Or nakwento mo. Ako lahat sinalihan ko. Kulang kasi ako sa pansin. Grabe naman, you didn't need to add the second sentence, girl. It's okay. Okay lang yan. Ako wala eh. Hindi ko sinasalihan yung mga the things that I had been a part of. Hindi ko naman sinasalihan yun eh. Napilitan lang talaga ako. Even the org president thing. The being internal VP in the org and then eventually becoming org press, that was literally just, I was forced because nobody else wanted to do that. Okay, let's, because I am clumsy, we're gonna slow down enough to avoid falling flat on my face. You figure that if you end up as roadkill, you definitely won't make it for Christmas dinner. Your mother's already mad enough that you're visiting for only a week, so you don't want to know how she'd react if you don't come home at all. Napilitan lang ako sa pageant. Dude, if we're talking aura, that would be my mom. Girl, I'm so curious what your mom looks like, tuloy. Like, I wanna see if the aura will show in a photograph. Photograph? The VP was excommunicated. Jesus. Excommunicated? What happened? Oh, kasi no choice sila. Ako lang may gusto. I mean, that's good though. Like, I give you props for initiative. Ako na swimming at chess nila nung high school. I love that. That also weirdly, like, seems to be the case. Like, it's like, I know people na talagang kung nag-swimming, nag-chess din sila. For some reason. My mom didn't attend PE. PE teacher said she would pass if she joined the school. I love that. Go, tita! Yan kasi nagpapapilit. Well, I am very much the believer in if it will be for the betterment of the group, then sure. You're a yard from your apartment building when two very familiar hairy things burst out of the front door and charge towards you. Dog! Oh my god! They leap straight at you, yapping noisily, knocking you off balance. You take a step back right into a patch of ice. You flail frantically in the blind hope of catching a nearby railing. Oh! Hello. Ay, sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Woo! I was like, good. Oh, look at these good. Oh. Sorry. My bad. School pep. Oh my god, nag-pep squad din ako, Uneng! I feel like that's why I'm so loud now. Yeah, can I head pat him as well? Quiz bees. Oh, school paper. Oh my god, that's so fun. I was actually fond of chess before, but I pursued swimming more. Oh my god, may scolio ka rin. High five, girl. Good boy tas. Oh boy. Help. Sorry, I keep banging my table. That's like my thing now. Holy shit. Anyway. Fortunately, someone catches your arm before you faceplant into the sidewalk. It's Nat, your housemate. I'm so sorry. Kehoe and Liz dashed out before I could clip their leashes on. Sorry, oh god. Relax. Focus. Liz wags her tail and beams at you while Kehoe gives you a smug smile. Oh my god, oh nga! Look at look at his face! Completely unrepentant despite the role in your near-death experience. Ree sees dog, Ree sees owner. Ree approaches dogs and owner. Ree, can I pet? Owner, yes. Ree pets the owner. Real! I would. If a man would let me... Sorry, let me rephrase that. Holy shit. Like, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna continue that. Te, ako pinakamalakas sumigaw sa amin. Tas you would believe I can do front flips. God damn! Okay! You can pet me. Tangina mo una. Okay. Oh, I'm never too busy to give the dogs a good pat. You technically have no time to spare, but you've never been able to resist these two. You toss the toy bone for Liz, then give Kehoe a pat. Liz scampers off happily in search of the bone, and Kehoe gives you an imperious bark of satisfaction. Nat watches you. Excuse me. The matcha is making me burp. The matcha latte. Nat watches you, gaze lingering, expression hovering somewhere between fond and sad and something you still don't have a name for. Is it because you're so short you can't reach? That's not what I meant. It's just... I don't think it should be a habit that I'm petting men. Petting men on the head. Oh no! What chaggy did you get, Karma? Even now, his voice carries a warmth you've spent the past few weeks trying to forget. I can kind of imagine what Nat would sound like. 4 weeks ago, the breakup had been amicable, mature. You'd both simply been moving in opposite directions, or so. Fuck! He's our ex! Oh, man! Man! I knew me saying never go back to your ex was gonna bite me in the ass one day. Still the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? God damn, okay, oh my god. Genshin. I know, just the name escapes me. You stand in the, oh my god, he's so cute. You stand in the kitchen of your shared apartment, reeling from all that had been said and left unsaid. The radiator hisses unevenly in the corner, working overtime to fill the silence. A half-drunk mug of tea sits between you, long since gone cold. You'd sensed that Nat hadn't been happy for a while now, but you hadn't realized that it had gotten this bad. Breakup bad. Are you even happy? With me? Hello? I think... Ooh, wait, save. Watch me save, scum. I feel like this one is more... me. Truth is, you'd been so busy with your own career that you'd stopped paying attention to what was happening between you and Nat. I mean, honestly though, it does happen. Perhaps in some ways you'd willfully refuse to see the warning signs because you'd thought your relationship with Nat was too good to fail. The last 4 years with Nat had been some of the best years of your life. Stupidly, naively, you'd had genuinely expected those good times to last forever. Nat reaches over and takes your hands in his, smooth and warm and big-knuckled. It's a gesture that's so familiar it makes your heart ache. I love you, but we can't keep going on like this. Something sharp and desperate claws at your throat. Can't we work this out? Damn it. I mean... Yeesh! Damn, I want this man. Can I? I don't know if I'll be able to... Let's just see. Let's see. You don't want things to end like this. Can't we give this one last try? Nat wavers. For a second, you think that maybe it's not too late to save this, but then Nat takes a deep breath and seems to steel his resolve. He shakes his head sadly. How many last chances have we given this? You bite your lip and curl your fists. Your nails dig deep into your palms. You wish you could pull Nat in, hold him tight, and refuse to let go. Instead, you nod mutely and look away to hide your prickling eyes. Journal updated. It would have been easier if there had been more anger, something to push against. Instead, it was too quiet, too gentle, and it felt like giving up. Aw, that's so sad. I feel like there is something really painful. I mean, it's not something. There really is something much more painful when the breakup is on. Like, it's a lot gentler and is a lot more like yeah, I agree these things have been happening and I don't know if this is the right path for us anymore, versus if you were just angry. Kasi parang mas may reason ka to parang be like, I'm glad that we broke up because I didn't want to have to deal with that. But versus the parang, I really didn't want to, but it just wasn't working out anymore. One last try kanta. One last cry yun. Nako. Uy, walang mag-relapse ha. No relapsing here. Mahirap pag maghinayang. That's also true. You're still living with Nat in the same tiny apartment. You've already packed your things into neatly labeled boxes and you've been scouring websites for apartments to rent, but New York City rent is sky high. Delulu pwede naman. Delulu responsibly though. Walang babalik sa ex. Fuck. Fine. As a late 20-something-year-old without much savings to your name, there just aren't many options. I think we should try our... I want him, but if... No, we should move on. Yes, we have to Delulu responsibly. Delulu responsibly, Lonnie. Imagine being broken. I know. That's how most of my breakups happen. It's either that we have different goals where it's hard to find any kind of ideal compromise that pleases both, or there wasn't enough. No, I super understand. I feel like that's the thing about relationships that I think a lot of people kind of don't see. Like, we always see the like, oh, he cheated on me, or we always see like, oh, they cheated on this person, or ganito, or they he was really toxic. But you know, there are always those relationships where like, oh, we're just not growing together, or we have different goals. And I feel like parang paano ba? That's a very important thing to consider. I think for me, especially when I'm at this age, like, you really have to be like, where are we going with this? You know? Not to say that you shouldn't be like, you know, dating for like having fun when you're dating. But, you know, I do want to settle down eventually. But it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. Anyway, whoa. You pack your feelings away and seal it up along with the rest of your belongings. 6 boxes to contain half of the life you'd once shared. You remind yourself that this is for the best, that this is what Nat wanted. A car honks loudly. Man, why is he so cute? Alam ko kung saan tayo papunta. Ewan ko sa'yo, Ning! The sound of traffic transports you back to the cold street, breath fogging in the December air. It's beginning to snow properly now. Chatter listened to re-advice on their first date, so I'm just checking what your goal is. Do you want to get married? Hey! Look, I'm very much... The thing is, I don't date for fun. I never dated for fun. I always dated with like a long-term goal na like, oh, I think this person would be nice to in the future settle down with. But you know, again, people have different concepts of relationships, and people have different mindsets when it comes to relationships. So, you know, I think the most important thing, it's very good to kind of like get that out there, maybe. At the very least, say if you want to take it seriously in the future, or if you're really just looking to kind of like, if you're just looking for companionship na like wala masyadong not attachment, wala masyadong commitment rather. Ewan ko sa'yo unang sasakalin kita. Okay, said dating for fun, imagine. So, said it's fine. Yeah. Kung fun lang. Nothing wrong with that. Just be clear. Exactly. I think that's the most important thing. Because there are some people who are super confusing. And as much as I would like to say I enjoy that, and I do, but it gets to a point where it's like, maybe we should like, are we still looking for other people outside of this thing, or are we just okay being here? Because I don't know what you want. Basta dapat pares kayo ng nasa isip. Communication is key. True! Naalala ko tuloy, yung ano scary. What is that? What is that about? Oh, hold on. Give me a second, guys. Oh, Lola. Oh, Lola into the mess. Yeah. Gets. Yeah, medyo crazy on. Sabi sa inyo, gusto talaga ako ni Ryu. Gusto niya gawin yung love language. Ewan ko, my love language is not choking people out. Yun na lang ang sasabihin ko. Dating doesn't have to go perfectly. That's true. I just want to say also, don't listen to social media all the time, because I feel like social media is always like, yeah, break up with them. And it's like, talk first, I think. Tingnan niyo si Rishi purposely ignore the guy he's talking to see if they're interested. Hey! I hate you so much. Hey man, I feel so called out. Look, okay. For the record, I'm sorry, for the record, it's not that, oh my god, I need to explain myself. Okay. I usually only do this in the talking stage, in the very early talking stage, just to see if they're gonna message again. Because if I'm interested in somebody, I'm interested in someone. Like, even back then, when I had, like, for example, when I was in my Bumble era, I would talk to, like, a bunch of guys at the same time. Because, I mean, it's, like, nothing serious, right? But I would probably have, like, a favorite or one that I would really want to actually get to know more. And just to, like, avoid getting hurt, I would just be, like, talking to the other guy. Like, again, this was just, nothing was serious. So, ayun. So I would kind of just, like, it's not that I ignore. It's that, God, it's not that I ignore. It's just when I'm in the talking stage with somebody, I just want to see how interested they are. And again, I was really young when I was doing that. I was really young, 24. Ganun. Char. But I just kind of wanted to see how interested they are if they double texted. Now, would I still do that? I don't know. I feel like I'm at a point where if somebody does, what do you call this? If somebody is actually interested interested in me, I want them to be clear about it, so that I don't have to resort to doing that. Because the only reason why I did that was to check if they were interested in me. But anyway, as we shall move on from this. Tiny snowflakes settle in Nat's hair on the shoulders of his jacket. Your Honor, pasado ba? Ako na araw-araw nag-chat. Ewan ko sa'yo, Neng! Wait, what was... No, we have to establish distance. We're exes now. You step back, putting enough distance between you and Nat to hopefully prevent yourself from doing anything rash. Someone asked me back then, what graduation gift do you want, bebe boy? Then I ghosted her. Why did you ghost her, girl? Hello? Okay, no, if you felt uncomfortable, I just wanted to know why you ghosted. Kasi baka mamaya just like, baka naman they were actually just asking and it was like bebe boy pero pa-joke lang. If you felt uncomfy, then understandable that you ghosted. As a ghoster, like when it comes to being uncomfortable, I understand. May naisip pa ako para bukas. Okay, Uneng, I'll look forward to it. But yeah. I feel like you could have also communicated, but I feel like, again, at the end of the day, it depends eh. Because you could ghost, you could also communicate na parang, hey, this doesn't make me comfortable, etc., etc. Anyway, let's continue. It doesn't, however, stop the small pang in your heart from building to a dull ache. You can't help thinking of all the winter days you'd spent together, making angels in fresh snow and sipping hot chocolate by a window. Oh, that's so nice! You push the memories away. You're no longer 21, in love, and full of hope for the future. The space between you seems to crackle, but the silence is a thick layer of hard-packed ice. It's Nat who breaks the silence. When does your flight leave? 3.5 hours. The change of expression worthy of an 80s sitcom, all the color bleeds out of Nat's face. Shit. Need a lift? At your hesitation, Nat waves a hand. It's no problem. What's the point of a holiday if you can't even use it to save a... Nat falters a little at this, but soldiers on. Housemate in a time of crisis. The hesitation when Nat said housemate makes your heart constrict. That's so that's so sad. I always think that I'm obligated to return something. Ay nako, Rui, I get you. But I have slowly learned that when somebody gives you something as a gift, you accept it with gratitude, and if you want to return something, that is your choice. And if that other person if that other person respects you, then they shouldn't expect anything back. I ghosted someone once for very concerning stalkerish behavior. Girl, same. Housemate lang ba? Tangina, ex! Crazy. Ganun ba yung nag-expect pa naman ako at full bottle ng Guerlain Kyrie? Girl, I can't even afford Guerlain for myself. How do you think I'm gonna get one for you? Not that close and we haven't met yet, so I'm kinda gets naman. Again, like, if you're not comfortable, then always 2 days? Okay, that's too much. Yeah, that's very... okay, medyo OA. I understand why you ghosted. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. Yeah, not a good... No, not this one. Yeah, we shouldn't really rely. I can't ask that of you. Nat's always looked out for you in more ways than one, but it wouldn't be fair to either of you if you keep falling back into old patterns. You clench your jaw, shaking your head. Thanks for the thought, Nat, but I'll be fine. Nat nods, biting his lip. The snow continues to fall. In a couple of hours, it'll turn into a nasty, squelchy mess. For now, though, it's beautiful. The sort of beauty that's made all the more precious because you know it won't last. Enjoy your week back home. Merry Christmas in advance, Nat. Aww. I didn't graduate that year. Oof, ayun lang. Dude, I ghosted someone who I've met in person twice. Concerning behaviors concerning no matter what. That's true. Honestly, the person that I ghosted, I'm glad I ghosted them because, girl, okay, I need you guys to like, okay, remember the one I told you? Remember the one na kwento ko na he ended up looking for my Facebook? He also like wanted to move in together. And mind you, we were just talking. Like, walang anything official. Like, I was like, hello? Partida, this dude was like not even from Luzon. Crazy. And then he was like, he wanted to move. I forgot this part, guys. Parang feeling ko my brain just like repressed it. So, he wanted to, he was, I don't remember if nakatira siya. Basta hindi siya taga Luzon. He was not from Luzon. And then he wanted to move to Luzon and be like, we should live together. I'm like, huh? During the pandemic? Crazy. True. We'd only been talking for like 2 months, I think. It's so scary. Men are so scary, guys. Pwede mo na itanong sa akin yun, we've known each other for more than sasapakin kita. Like, I get it. Like, my personality... Like, I know I'm cute and my personality is great. But, like, moving in together after 2 months of talking is kind of crazy. Paano siya nakausap? We were just talking on... Girl, we were talking on Telegram pa. We were talking on Telegram. And this was during the pandemic pa. So... I forgot how we met, actually. I don't even think it was from a dating app. But, like, I forgot. Anyway. En route to JFK. Yeah, you know if it's Telegram, it's like, In the cab, watching the city scroll past through the fogged up window, you find yourself thinking about all the times Nat had driven you to the airport over the years. All the times he had kissed you goodbye. Excuse me, wait down. All the times he had kissed you goodbye and told you how much he'd miss you while you were gone. How many things had you done together without knowing it would be the last time? At the next stop sign, the cabbie glances at you from the mirror. You wonder what he assumes as he drives you to JFK. A New Yorker going on a trip or a foreigner returning home? You'd started dating Nat in senior year, so instead of returning home to Singapore after graduating from college, you'd found a way to stay a little longer. 1 year led to the next, and before you knew it, you'd spent nearly 3 years in New York after graduating. I feel like I would miss home. At this point, you've been in New York for 7 years. You have a small circle of friends and favorite spots, things you hate about the city, and things you defend to the ends of the earth. But some days, there's bone-deep ache that... What does niggles mean? Meaning? Slight but persistent annoyance, discomfort, or anxiety. Oh, I see. Ria, I'm gonna ask you something after stream. Sige, go lang. You can ask it on Discord, and then I could just read it later. Every talking stage thing I've started on Telegram tends to be, girl, I'ma be honest with you, same. I feel like the relationships that I had gotten myself into through Telegram were always like, ugh. And then the ones that end up on... The ones on Instagram also don't end up well. It was always like naging... Actually, naalala ko kung paano kami nung first ex ko. Di ko na maalala. Anyway, whatever. One of the funniest experience on dating app, I matched with someone and we talked. Turns out she was the sister of my junior. Understandable. That would be very awkward, yes. Wait lang. Ah! Accidentally tabbed out. Okay. Hold on. Nat had never pushed you to settle in New York, but you know it had put a strain on your relationship, not knowing if you'd one day want to move back to Singapore. At times, you do wonder if the breakup had always been inevitable. Without Nat, you're not sure there's anything left in the city for you. Telegram relationships were the worst because they end up messy, but they also were the best because they are very skilled. Hoy! Ano yan? No, I understand. I can also say the Telegram relationships were like they burned bright but fizzled out very fast. Yun na lang. Burned very bright and fizzled out. Wait, why am I... okay. Okay. Wala. Basta, gets na kita dyan. You let out a long exhale and looked out the window of your side of the car. Maybe it's time to return home. Soon, the cab slides into a spot at the airport drop-off area. You climb out of the car. One very long flight later. 24 December. You wheel your luggage into the lift of your public housing block. The doors are about to clang shut when someone dashes toward you at full speed. I'll stick out a hand to stop the door. You leap into action, but the lift completely ignores your valiant hand-waving. Oh, wait. Really? Oh god, poke at the alarm button in blind panic. Sige, let's use the door open. Oh, wala. It's closing talaga. Oh! Oh! Hello! Watch me get so distracted and like, wait, Nat? Who's Nat? Oh god. Okay. A second later, the doors jerk back open and the person strolls in grinning at you. Thanks. Didn't want to wait for the— Hi, Zaga! Thank you for this. Thank you for the 169 biddies. Boss, kaka-break niyo lang po. Sorry. Hey, man. I didn't break up. My character did. I'm looking. I know, right? Wait, I don't think I was able to shout you out, Lonnie. Hold on. There you go. Thanks. Didn't want to wait for the next lift. For you, anything. Char! Grabe na, sobrang landi. That's too flirty. I'll give the man a friendly smile. The person smiles back at you and steps into the lift. He reaches out to press the button for the 11th floor, the one you live on. You put 2 and 2 together. Ooh, are we neighbors? This must be Shay, your neighbor's new tenant, the one your mother complains about in every phone call. Hindi ba what? The company he brings home, the late night jamming sessions with his bandmates, the muddy mountain bike tracks he leaves in the corridor. Gotta decompress, just got home from Cebu. Okay, Zaga! If you wanna hear me get kilig over 2D men, then come back. Hindi ka ba malandi? Malandi ako, but I'm not outright like that. Jesus. And you guys know, I'm always gonna add a char. So hindi, cute mo eh. Char. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I'd still actually do that. I haven't really had the opportunity to flirt in a while. And that's of my own volition and my own fault. You study the man in greater detail as the lift starts trundling upward. He's wearing ripped black jeans and a sleeveless red tee, which shows off strong shoulders, defined muscles, and tan, sun-kissed skin. There's a guitar case slung over his shoulder. When you return your gaze to the man's eyes, you realize you've been caught staring. He winks at you. Oh no! He's flirty! Fuck! Like what you see. Whoa! Sorry. Let me drink some water. I'm kind of thirsty. Jesus, okay. Wala pa nga eh, Diyos ko. His voice is low and playfully flirtatious. And you can definitely see why your mother disapproves. Save. I have 2 answers. Sorry, it's just I've heard a lot about you. Do you happen to flirt with everyone you meet in the lift? Only when they're as cute as you are? Okay. You laugh and Shay's dimples flash. It's nice to finally meet you. Your mother talks about you all the time. The one that got away. She watches way too many K-dramas. I'm not even sure she realizes it's supposed to refer to failed romances. Nag-save, yeah girl! Your conversation is interrupted by a loud ding as the lift arrives on your floor. We're in alien dance. You step... Oh, sorry, I was like, alien dance. I understand now, my bad. You stepped out of the lift into the corridor after Shay. Oh, this is so pretty. You'd spent countless afternoons kicking a ball back and forth along this very corridor with your brother. You cataloged the changes since the last time you'd been back home for Lunar New Year. It's been more than 8 months since then, much to your mother's disapproval. I don't think I do, but I'm also looking at it through OBS, so it might not be showing up. You're fine, Lonnie. Max! Brother! Hello! How are you? We're playing Merry Crisis, and I am just down bad, honestly. I hope you're doing well, though. Si ano super pretty. What? Ewan ko sa'yo. Rui, ha? Just woke up. Oh my god! Good morning. Good morning. If I scream into my mic, I am so sorry. Go get some coffee, though. Oh yeah, because you have work. I remember watching you this morning. You have this morning in my time. But yeah. Get some coffee and some breakfast. Okay, let me continue. For one, there's a new row of thriving plants extending from your family's unit to the one next door. Shay smiles at you and gestures down the corridor. Want to be introduced to the fam? You blink. A split second later, you realize that he's referring to his plants. Sure, why not? Shay introduces each plant to you in loving detail. The finicky orchid, the indestructible ZZ plant, and the drama queen fiddle leaf fig. Oh my god, I hate it when plants are such drama queens, but it's also really funny and entertaining. But like, you just like, sometimes they act like they're dying, and then you're just like, the fuck? It's really annoying. Finally, Shay waves at your family's sad bougainvillea that has been neglected for years. Hey, maybe you could give this poor soul some TLC while you're here. I'm only here for a week. Oh. Shay's face. Oh, did you want to see me for longer than a week? God. We'll make it count. Oh! Okay. See you around, neighbor. Yeah, see you around. I hope so. Fuck! Hey! It's fine. Kaka-break nyo lang. Fuck, you're right. It's not fine. But he's so cute. Holy flirt king. I know. This is like, it's a really red flag. It's a very red flag, but hey man, I love the color red. You continue on your way down the corridor to your unit. I'm home! Oh, my mom. Oh my god, my mom's so pretty. Holy shit. Your mother rushes out of the kitchen to smack you in the arm. Ow! What? Why? You should have come back a week earlier, or stayed a week longer. 1 week! Pathetic. Not even enough time to binge watch a K-drama. A second later, she pulls you into a brief hug. She looks like someone I know. She looks like my cousin's wife, actually. She's never been a particularly physically affectionate person, but she does hug you each time you come back home to visit. You return the embrace in your arms. In your arms, she feels smaller, thinner than you remember. Your dad comes running out of his room at the commotion. He, on the other hand, has grown a belly. Aww. There you are. Should have let us pick you up from the airport. No need to waste money on taxi. He waves a hand at the containers on the table, beaming proudly. Ay dabao? Ah, takeaway. Dabao from your favorite stall at Red Hill Market. Your mother frowns accusatorially at you, taken in your ravenous expression. Sometimes I think you come back for the food more than for us. Your dad shrugs. I'm happy as long as something works as bait. Where's Dee? He's out hanging out with a friend. Again! On Christmas Eve. She makes apostrophe marks with her fingers at the word friend. Oh, okay! No, okay, wait. I do not, I just want to say I don't, support rebounds. Baka isipin nyo. I don't support it. I believe in proper healing, and a really good support system. Yun lang, that's it. I don't really know what else to add to that. Basketball player pala tayo. Hindi! She had done the opposite with Nat, continuing to refer to him as a flatmate months after you told him about your relationship. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. This is actually a little real for my family. Ooh. Slight racial prejudice and homophobia. Ooh, God. Okay. You suppose it was just easier than confronting the fact that you were dating a Black American instead of a Chinese Singaporean. Before you can sink further into these thoughts, the front door swings open violently. Your younger brother tosses his socks in a bag by the gate and sachets into the house. Hello, something smells amazing. Can I have some? Your mother rolls her eyes and mutters something about bottomless stomachs, but waves everyone over to the dining room. Hearing the spliced version of this, of what? Hold on. Elbow my brother, smirking. Mom thinks you were on a date. Your mom glares at you, betrayed, but your brother only laughs. I love his shirt! Look at his shirt! It's a cat! With milk! And noodles? Question mark? And fish. Your mother's eyes light up with hope. So it's true. I can neither confirm nor deny. Your brother plunks down into the seat next to you. Every time I see you, you look even older than I remembered. The guy looks like my friend. Sorry, I was gonna say something as a joke. Never mind. Never mind. That's exactly how aging works, genius. Sucks to be you. Baka pati sa kapatid, kalmahan mo. No, kaya nga wala akong sinabi. Medyo awkward eh. Like, he's cute, but he's also my brother. So, like, we don't do that here. He has a fiance? Ah, okay, that's fine. I was just joking, honestly. That would be super awkward. I'm really bad at things like that anyway. At least I'm not the one getting dumber every year. The two of you grin at each other. You'd never admit it out loud, but it's good to see him. For the first couple of minutes, there's only the sound of utensils scraping as all four of you practically inhale the food. It's truly the, oh, thank you for the self-care, Hazel. I will stand. Yes. It's truly the best thing you've tasted in weeks, maybe months. After the feeding frenzy has died down, conversation resumes. Why is he my brother? Oh! Andito naman ako para kay ulol. Yan. So, how have you been? Tell my family about my life in you. You know what? Oh yeah, let's be honest. You tell them about your job, a new hole-in-the-wall Chinese restaurant you discovered, and the latest dating disaster that has befallen Kenny, the son of a family friend. Oh, is my TTS not working? My TTS is not working. Let's just do it like this. I'll do it manually for you, Zeke. Hopefully this works though. Ah, it didn't work. Shit. Wait. Hold on. Where is the... Okay, there we go.
Did you know what everyone knows and I don't
My
know?
TTS really sucks ass. Kala ko ikaw mismo magbabasa. Ay, hindi. Ayaw mo panindigan, sabi ni Uneng sa akin sa VC. Eh, what if talaga I mean, depende what this is about. It's almost as though you'd never left. Once you've warmed up a little, you start talking more about yourself and how you've been. Oh, thank you for the 7th streak, Zeke. Thank you. I appreciate that. Once you've warmed up a little, you start... Okay. You talk about the record deal that you'd gotten, how they'd... Thank you, Zeke. How they'd given you the green light on your draft album, which is still on track for a release in spring next year. Your parents had never been too keen on you making music for a living, but at this, your mother slips you a small smile. Your father's been karaokeing to your YouTube channel. It's good. Very catchy. Your brother smirks. He sings so loud the neighbors know it now. Eventually, the conversation turns to Nat, and even though you had intended to tell them about the breakup, you can't bring yourself to in the end. Soon, the food has been polished off. After lunch, you're in the kitchen with your mother, helping to clear up. When you were younger, you resented the fact that your mother never really expected your brother and father to help with most of the cooking or cleaning. But it's for that reason that the kitchen had been one of the few quiet, intimate places that you shared with your mother. A sanctum of sorts. She's always been the most comfortable talking to you about difficult topics amidst the cooking fumes and the sound of sizzling oil. Today, standing side by side at the sink, you can't help but feel a bit of that old closeness. You know, your father... She stops abruptly and waves her hand at you dismissively, changing tacks. Well, we're both not getting any younger. Whoa, okay. She's been saying this for years in an attempt to guilt trip you into returning home. But this time, her tone makes you think that there might be more to it than she's letting on. Oh God, please don't let one of them be sick, please. Huh? Just as you're about to ask her what she means, she shakes her head and turns away. Hala, I am scared, guys. When she returns, her expression has softened into a smile. It's good to have you back. I just wish you'd stay longer. You blink. It's classic behavior from her. Something almost tender, bundled up with a jab, and all to distract you from what she had been about to say earlier. What were you about to say? Ah! Your mother shakes her head as stubborn as you are. Ay, nothing. Just tell your father not to eat so much oily fried food, okay? Uh-oh. You nod, about to follow up with another question, but your mother clamps her mouth shut, a clear signal that it's all she will say on the matter. Right as you head out of the kitchen to throw out the trash, your mom adds tentatively, So, how are things with you and Nat? You're not sure whether to be touched or horrified that she's finally recognizing your relationship with Nat now that it's finally over. I'll tell her the truth. You've never really been the type to go into details about your love life with your family, but you do mention Nat from time to time, and he features in your phone calls. The news spills out of you before you can stop yourself. We broke up. Oh no. How come? You sigh, wondering how to summarize all the subtitles, the subtle tides that had little by little carried you both in different directions. I guess, in the end, it just felt like we didn't really belong in each other's worlds. You brace yourself, waiting for her to say something about how she'd told you to date a Chinese Singaporean, but she doesn't. Wow, sana all! Sana all! In fact, she actually does look sorry for you, even though her tone is gruff. With internet, there's still such a thing as different worlds, meh? You draw in a long breath, then shrug. Honestly, you're surprised at how your mother's actually trying to talk to you. That's new. The two of you stand wordlessly in the kitchen for a while until finally you grab the trash bag and head out. B. What's in your journal? Feels ironic that we broke up just... 4 years... Oh, okay. He's repotting one of his plants in the corridor, humming a little tune as he works. He pauses and looks up as you walk past. Okay, I'm fine. He brightens and gives you an enthusiastic wave, nearly flinging a couple clods of mud at you in the process. I'll chat with Shay. You draw a little closer. Are you singing to your plants? After carefully settling the plant into the new spot. New Yorker. Shay straightens and smiles at you. Or to you, if you'd like. Can you? To your surprise, Shay actually begins to sing the chorus of the song he'd been humming, his voice oak-timbered and rough-hewn. You roll your eyes but can't help smiling. Alright. Save it for the fiddle leaf fig. I've been meaning to ask... Oh! Wow! I've been meaning to ask you for your number. Let me save, actually. Ganyan gusto kong gupit dati kasi di bagay sa akin. It's okay, girl. I get it. There's so many hairstyles that I want also and hair colors, pero I just know hindi din sa akin babagay. I'll say the second one. I feel like that's really funny. Sure, but if you piss me off, I'll pass your number to my mom so she can rant at you. Oh wait, window is open. Hala, careful na. Oh no. Lumalabas yung aircon. Try mo yung blue cut. Oh my god, Uneng. Actually, alam mo ba? Sorry, fun fact about me. I've always actually wanted to yeah, guys, BRB, I'm gonna go catch my aircon. Ang tawag dito. I've always wanted to dye my hair blue, but not like vibrant blue. I've always wanted it to be like blue-black. Kind of like, it looks black, but when you look closer, it's actually kind of blue. Oh, I want that so bad. I still do. Pero parang, I should save money. And I feel like it's also time, like, I feel like it's the perfect time to dye my hair na rin. Maybe soon. Kasi, I let it rest after I had my hair dyed in 2023, I think. In 2023, I had my hair dyed, and then sabi ko, I'm gonna grow it out and I'm gonna let my hair rest. And I feel like it's been resting well naman. I don't know. I also, like, I'm thinking if I wanna cut my hair again, and if I wanna grow it out. I feel like I want to try growing out my hair to see kung maganda siya, kung maayos ko siya, like, like, if I can style it well. But if not, I might just cut it short again and then just do the previous hairstyle that I did. Like, the hairstyle that, when Uneng Kizo said, Baron, Jan, sino ba nandun? But I'm trying to remember by seat kasi. Katabi ko si Sed, tas nandun si Kizo, tas nandun si Uneng, tas si Baron na sa harapan ko, tas si Jan katabi niya. Basta when you guys saw me for the first time. Shay lets out a throaty laugh. Thought your mom was bad enough, but I see you've inherited all of her ruthlessness. Don't get on my bad side. After you've keyed in your number, Shay adds, I'm playing a Christmas gig tomorrow. Wanna come? Sure! We just met 5 minutes ago and you want me to spend Christmas with you? Ay, sorry. I was too excited pala. Kulayan ko buhay niya. Ay, nako! Shay winks at you. Great music, drinks on me after. What better way to spend Christmas? Anyway, no pressure. I'll send you the deets and you can decide later. You nod, mulling it over as you head back into the house. Ate Ri, may sasabihin ako sa'yo. What's up? What's up, Kizo? Sorry, the music's really nice. Nawala number ko, pwede pahingin ng number mo. Nako! Nakulayan ko na buhay ni Risa. Oh, hindi naman coloring book ang buhay ko para kulayan ng ibang tao. Oh! Char! Gutom lang girl. Kumain ka na, Kizo. Ba't hindi ka pa kumakain? 9:36 na. You can already hear your mother in your head, grumbling about bad influence who drag you out to wild late-night parties instead of spending time with family on Christmas. Junior college. Okay, grade 11, grade 12. After dinner that night, you get a call from Junie, your best friend from junior college. You're back in Singapore, finally. I stare at a picture of you on my phone. I stare at a picture of you on my phone once every couple months, so I don't forget what you look like. You laugh. You've been friends for years, so you know just how dramatic she can be. That's creepy. Also, I literally just video called you a month ago. Still, you've got plenty to update each other about. Di pa luto yung sopas, plus wala kasing eat well siguro. Kung may nag-i-eat well, kakain na ako. Ay, sino ba? Everybody in chat, please tell Kizo to eat well. And eat well, Kizo. Yung ikaw yung chef pero hindi kumakain. Well, you know what they say, we don't eat our products. That's false. When I was working in the company I was working in, we ate our products a lot because they would go on sale for us. Come on, Cashew, please. Please. I nominate myself na mapasayuri. I nominate myself na sabunutan ka, girl. Still, you've got plenty to update each other about. Eventually, the conversation loops around to the class reunion scheduled for the day after Christmas. By the way, Q just confirmed that he's coming to dinner. Your heart twists. It's been nearly a decade since you'd last seen Q. I think it's Chu. Baka Chu lang. Feels as though you'd met each other a lifetime ago now. Who is Chu? You're at a party with Junie and her boyfriend Tech. At some point, between the rowdy drinking games and chit-chat, you wander out to the pool alone for a bit of a breather. You get a couple of seconds of blissful solitude before someone else slips out the back door and joins you. Oh my god, you look like someone I know. You also look a little bit like Park Jin-young. It's true. You've seen him around in school and seen his name on every single dean's list since the dawn of time. You know he's got a reputation for being aloof, but you've never really spoken until today. Needed some peace and quiet? You laugh and raise an eyebrow at him pointedly. Yeah, well, I'm not going to get it now. The conversation starts small. School, mutual friends, favorite bands. And somehow, the momentum sweeps you both along with it. Chu listens more than he talks, and his attention feels all-encapsulating. Time passes in a hazy blur, thick and viscous. You keep talking longer than you'd planned to. People occasionally come in and out of the back door, but you barely even notice. For who knows how long, nothing pierces the bubble that forms around the two of you. Eventually, though, the party begins to empty out, and the few remaining people come streaming out of the house. Suddenly, there's a loud whoop, and the host dives headlong into the pool with a massive splash. A second later... Oh! Okay, SFX. A second later, everyone hoots and plunges in him. Plunges in him! Whoa, sorry, my bad! Plunges in after him! Oh god, my bad! Okay, we move on. Cackling and cheering her up to round you. Sorry, I can't read. Nababaliw na yung PC ko, ayaw gumana, tas ako kay ewan ko sa'yo! Alright, it seems the madness is starting. I'm heading home. You? What if I drag him with me? Char! Yeah, let's get out of here. The two of you say your goodbyes to the rest, then walk out to the house together. You linger at the front gate. There are no stars. Not that you can see anyway, but the sparkle in Chu's eyes is close enough. It seems neither of you want to say goodbye just yet. Oh, I know this feeling. God. The motion is so quick you're not sure if you'd imagined it, but you can just about swear you see Chu's eyes dip down to your lips. Oh, okay. Ah! Wait long. You gonna kiss me or what? Your breath hitches as Chu. Ah! Mama! Gago! Okay, sorry. One thing had led to another tonight, but he certainly hadn't expected to lead to this. The kiss is bruising. Chu's hands come up to grip your hips and the oh my god! And the world swirls all around you. Sorry. No, this is a flashback. Don't worry. When he finally pulls away, he's breathing hard, eyes still dark with desire. So, how are you getting home? Want to walk together? You smile, glad that Chu had found a way to make the night last just a little longer. Weeks pass. After that, the two of you go back to your separate parallel lives. Occasionally, you'll bump into each other in the hallways between classes, but that kiss slowly fades into memory. That is, until the final year of junior college. As fate would have it... Oh, hold on. Weird. He looks like a nepo baby. Help. Go lang, Uneng. As fate would have it, Chu transfers into your class and gets assigned a seat next to you. There's an inescapable intimacy to sitting shoulder to shoulder for hours every day, watching Chu take notes in his absurdly neat handwriting. As the days go by, the two of you begin spending more and more time with each other after class. I don't know. Should I keep my... Okay, no, actually, I'm very much a keep my feelings to myself kind of person. Sort of. I know, the slow burns! You hadn't realized what it was at first, but the unfamiliar thrumming tension between you continues to build until you can no longer deny your feelings. Kamukha ni Bongo kung pogi! Gago! Help! Even after that, you keep your feelings tightly bottled up. Chu, on his part, remains as inscrutable as ever. But there are moments in class when you catch his gaze on you. You start thinking, hoping that maybe he too has feelings he isn't letting on. I also do not see Bongo. I don't know. Also, I have to... Let's take a real quick water break and see our break. I will be back. I will BRB. See you in a bit! Hello! I am back. Let us continue, shall we? One afternoon, after cheering on your school team at a football match, you're on your way home when you realize you've left your wallet behind. Uh-oh. Ikaw po ba want niyo sopas? Sure? Question mark? Cursing, you turn back. The storm hits. By the time you locate your wallet face down in a puddle at the edge of the field, you're soaked through. Or must... Oh my god, Kizo. Oh my god! Crazy! Did not expect this today. It's true. It's true. Trying valiantly to hold an umbrella over the two of you. The rain's coming at you in great horizontal sheets, and the wind is yanking the umbrella around despite Chu's best efforts to keep it upright. Guys, pag balinagay ko sopa sa pagong, so slow na ba yun? I hate you. Hello? Look at his shirt, or lack thereof. Yeah. Sorry, I put my bottle in front of my phone. Anyway. Thanks, but I'm not sure the umbrella's doing much at this point. Didn't realize you're such a defeatist. By the time you reach the shelter of the bus stop, you're both soaked to the bone and breathing hard from the sprint. Don't miss me too much, gonna go. Okay, relax, said. Enjoy your gym. Okay. Ooh, I like his hair like this a lot more, honestly. Basang-basa sa ulan, di marunong... Baka naman kasi mahangin din, girl. No, it's like... I didn't notice at first, and then I looked and I was like, wait a minute, that's not a design. Yeah, oh no, he's gonna get sick. I might have to bring him some soup and take care of him. Oh no. Tangina mo na Chu looks down at his drenched clothes, pushes a wet strand of hair out of his face. The bus stop is deserted. The buses must have just gone by, which means there's a long wait ahead. Oh no! What a tragedy! Bigyan mo siya ng sopas. You're so right! The rain's loud enough that there's no pressure to talk, but Chu holds your gaze instead of taking out his phone. As you study Chu, you notice that his lips have gone slightly pale and he's shivering slightly. Oh my god, magkakasakit na nga talaga to. He's actually gonna get sick. Jesus, you look like you're on the verge of death. I might be. Girl? Hello? Not the first one. I think this would be more me. Classic man being over dramatic about being sick. Real! Death flag! Oh my god. Hypothermia in a tropical country. Tomorrow's breaking news. Asshole. Next time I'm leaving you out here. That's the type of attitude I was looking for from you, Chu. There it is. Mas pipiliin ko pang magkasakit kaysa masaktan. I mean, I feel like yun nga ang pipiliin ng karamihan. Chu steps closer and suddenly his face is only inches from yours. He lifts his chin. If this were a movie, you'd be offering me your jacket right about now. Holy shit, can I just flirt with all of the men here? Fuck. Chu's definitely flirting. My heart flutters. Ito na lang. Second later, Chu's leaning in, slow enough for you to pull back if you wanted. Ay! Hi, Cap! How are you? Yes, here I am with my fictional men. Siri talaga lang. Pero Siri talaga ang lagi kong pipiliin. Grabe. Piliin mo din ang sarili mo, Uneng. Let's close the distance. Oh! When your lips meet and your hands go up to grip Chu's hips, an involuntary tremor runs through him. You're almost certain it's not from the cold. A second later, a wave of water splashes into the bus stop, hitting the back of your legs. You step back only to catch a bus trundle away and disappear around the corner. Oh shit. There goes my bus. Okay, thank you for the lurk. Oh, glad you had... I'm sure you had fun today, Cap. Go, go, go. Go rest. I choose myself by choosing you, Fota. A moment later, your bus pulls up. You give Chu a jaunty wave. Chu splutters. What? You're just gonna abandon me here after... Chu flounders and doesn't even finish the sentence. I'll wait for the next bus. Chu looks surprised when you concede and wave your bus on. You snort, raising an accusing eyebrow at him. Yeah, you would have got on and left me, wouldn't you? Chu laughs and there's almost a shy look on his face. The two of you chat with each other. Chu's usual sharp wit feels warmer somehow. Intimate. His gaze a shade softer than it had been at the pool party. Your buses pull up to the curb again, one right after the other. You're almost sorry it hadn't taken longer to arrive. See you tomorrow. Chu nods and your heart continues doing loop-de-loops. Loop-de-loops! I haven't seen that word in a long time. That phrase in your chest long after the buses disappeared around the bend. From that day on, there's no turning back. You fall fast and hard for each other. You see each other every day and spend hours talking on the phone in the middle of the night. Messages exchanged in the margins of literature books. A dozen different ways to type I love you on a graphing calculator. That's fucking cute! Oh, that's so fucking cute! Holy shit! But in hindsight, the sweetness of sinking gently into that relationship will always be tainted by the memory of how things had soured between you. Uh-oh! Back to the present. Junie clears her throat, reminding you that she's still on the phone. So, you're coming to the class reunion, right? Yeah, I'm over Chu. Yeah, I'm over Chu. Also, just because... Not specific... Like, I'm kind of surprised, pero medyo hindi ko siya type. Like, he's not really my... I think it's just because I'm also, like... There is a connection with school. That's why, like, I can't see him as my type. It depends on how he looks later on. I'll just say I don't really want to see Chu, but I'll survive. Even now, the thought of meeting him sends a wave of painful memories through you. It had taken you years to stop dreaming of Chu, stop itching to look him up on social media to see what he was doing. You don't want to reopen old wounds if you can help it, but you do want to see the rest of your classmates. You'll be damned if you let Chu take that away from you too. Yay! Junie's exclamation nearly blows out your eardrums. Fortunately, you'd had the foresight to hold your phone an inch away from your ear. Having extracted your promise to attend the reunion, Junie hangs up a little while later. You fall asleep that night with your mind still swirling with the memories of a life you thought you'd left behind. 25th December. The rest of Christmas unfolds the way it usually does. Hectic, noisy, your extended family asking you too many questions you don't have answers for. Wag daw check yung softmed, pero yung softmed na recommend ng ex, baliw din. Right? Right? Ah! It's not my fault! I mean, you missed, we have been introduced to 3 love interests, I think. So we have our ex, who is also our ex-flatmate now. And then we have our neighbor who's a musician and is very flirty. And we also have the guy that we pined and yearned for and had like this weird like MU will they won't they kind of thing in school. And we will possibly be meeting them again in the reunion. You miss na ako pala type ni Ri. Ewan ko sa'yo, une. The rest of Christmas unfolds the way it usually does. Hectic, noisy, your extended family asking you too many questions you don't have answers for. Oh wait, share ko lang, sorry. Because like, remember I said that Instagram keeps recommending me my ex as people you may know. And then I was talking to Ruby, and then I said, do you want to see what my ex looks like? And then I showed her the photo of my ex, and she was like, oh, you have a type. And I was like, fuck. I mean, you're right. You just didn't have to say it out loud. It is true though. I do have a type. But anyway. The rest of Christmas unfolds the way it usually does. Hectic, noisy. Oh, I already read this. Halfway through dinner, sabi ko sa inyo, ako talaga yun eh. The type is typing. It's not, well, the type is typing, pero, again, like I said last time, I do have a type, but it's not always the one. Like, I don't always end up with my type. And what is your type? Actually, Nene, hindi ko alam ano type mo. What is your type? Kasi si Uneng, alam ko. Actually, si Kizo din, hindi ko alam eh. The people whose types I am aware of are Rui and Oneng and Bins and actually, do I know Bins' type? I don't think I do. I think I don't pala. I don't. Yung sa akin, di ko alam pa iba-iba. No, understandable. I feel like, hindi. Feeling ko, alam ko, I have an idea of, at the very least, one of your types, Rui. Can I see your ex? Zaga, mamaya na. Why did you have to ask me here? Crazy. Kasi para ka sa akin, Rui. Thank you. I'm flattered. How awkward. Thank you. I'm flattered. Patingin din. Ayoko. Glasses and bangs. Ooh. I get it. Kasi I want a response kagad. Fuck! I'm so sorry! Shit! Napahiya ako doon. Oh no! Halata bang hindi ako masyadong nag-reply? Ito type ko dati from high school. Understandable. Ako, type ko okay. Sasabihin ko, like, yung talagang common denominator ng type ko is my salamin. So, I understand. I'm very much a mega na enjoyer. It has not changed. Fine, Zaga. Fine. I'll send it to you. Jesus. Okay. Wait lang. Did I delete it? Because I know I didn't delete the link yet. Zaga, do you have threads? Kasi I don't. No, see, the thing is, glasses add plus, like, I swear, glasses really add plus points to me. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. It's because, oh my god, no. Hay nako, Zaga. Wait lang ha, guys. BRB. Zaga, I just want to say on stream, I hate you. Fuck you. Anyway, what was I saying? What did I miss? What's the mega Naran from Fubuki? I don't know this. I was once told that I give off the impression that my type is girl failures, and I keep thinking about what that says about me. Look, Lonnie, you can like whoever you want to like. I understand. I love pathetic men. I love boy failures and pathetic men. IRL, I don't know if that like I'm not sure if IRL I like it, but I do love it in fictional men. Basta ako magpapasaya lang sa akin, okay na, Char. That's fair. Next beat up talaga nakasalamin na ako. Girl, bubugbugin talaga kita. Nakakatalino daw kasi. No. Hindi din. It's I don't know. I don't know what it is about glasses that I like. Maybe it's because maybe it is because I relate it to people being smart. Maybe, I don't know. Hindi ko din alam eh. Kasi I even think about the fictional character. Like, I like Kyoya, and with Kyoya from Oran naman kasi he's very cunning, and I really like that about him. But like, when it comes to like people, I don't necessarily know why I'm attracted to people with glasses more. But yes, please eat, please hydrate if you haven't already. Pasok pala si Cap sa qualifiers. Oh, wait! Santo Chenmei! Also, hi Chenmei! Hello, how are you? May mga nag-relapse lang pero okay naman. Oh my goodness. Bakit mo ako bubugbugin? She's threatening me, chat. Chat, I know, like, you would let me beat Uneng up, right? Charot. But ako, my glasses, questionable naman ang smart ko. I mean, ako din naman. You guys know I have glasses, right? You guys know I have glasses. I'm not smart. Like, maybe before. Maybe before. But now, very questionable. Qualified ako kasi may okay. Sorry. I was thinking kasi Cap mentioned basketball. Sabi ko, uy, grabe nagko-compete na pala si Cap. Sorry. Di na siya nagbibiro. Wait. Did you guys think I was joking from the start? No, I was serious. Yeah, I was serious. Char, or was I? Is it Char? Isn't it Char? You'll never know. Okay, anyway. Who made me bald? Who did that to me? Kasho! Tangina! I love it so much when they look so clean. No, dude. Okay. Oh my god. Wait, like, I really also have a thing. Kasi, okay, these are like the two kinds of like that I find attractive talaga. It's if the guy has like, shit, hindi ko siya ma-explain. You know what? I'm just gonna look for it in my bookmarks. Oh my god, I'm yapping again. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna look for it in my bookmarks. Like, there is a specific type that I have. Unfortunately, I've never dated anybody like this, but God, if I do. Oh, God, if I do. Oh, Lord. Anyway, wait lang. Let me look for it first. Hold on. I'm scrolling very fast down my bookmarks because I know it's here. I don't think I've sent it to anybody before, unfortunately, so I'm really gonna have to look through my bookmarks. Eesh. Fuck, wala na ba? Oh no! Did they delete it? No! No! Fuck! They deleted it, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh well. Wala, hindi ko siya ma-explain eh. I only had a visual thing for it. But yeah, I like it when it's like a clean-cut guy with glasses or a guy with like nice facial hair with glasses. Coat and hat ko. My bad. I shall. The head pat is gone. Is it? It would be Oh no, yeah, you can't do the head pat when I'm bald. Ri, wag mo na hanapin. Ako naman yung type mo. Oh no! I'm gonna kill you! My facial hair makes me look like a habibi. It's okay, Saga. Okay lang yan, tanggap ka pa rin namin. But yeah, it's either the with facial hair or the very clean looking, like very good boy looking people. It's either that or yeah, or I don't know. Pero kasi minsan I think the facial hair with glasses na medyo like brusco. Oh my god. Oh my god. But unfortunately, I don't think I am the type of these kinds of people. So, you know, wala. It's fine though. I don't mind. I like appreciating them even if it is from afar. Facial hair ko kakaunti, mukha akong ewan kapag di nag-shave. It's okay. You're fine, Uneng. Habibi is beloved. Saga Binsa. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Segued again. Hold on. Let's continue. Oh, hala. It's Nat. Merry Christmas. Hope you're eating all of the chili crab on my behalf. If you want to call for a bit later tonight, let me know. The heart symbol in the message makes your heart throb, and you try to tell yourself it had probably been an accident. Frequently used emojis and fat thumbs. There's also a message from Shay with the address of the show he's doing tonight, as promised. Yo, heard from your mom that you're a musician too. Oh! Sorry. If you come tonight, you could totally guest star. That's so fucking cute. Fuck! My facial hair makes me look like an old-timey Chinese sage. Yes, Bins. Tell me, what should I do about my life? Char. Okay, Uneng. I respect it. I respect it. Also, welcome back, Kizo. He's exactly the same through text as he is in real life. Flirty, irreverent, teasing. You text back and forth for a bit before your mother glares at you. Reluctantly, you put your phone away until after dinner. Once dinner winds down, you head out of the restaurant with your family. Nat and Shay's messages await your reply. I'm gonna head to Shay's performance. Nakain ko na po ng sopa. Nakakain na po ang sopas and rice and egg and potato. Woo! Yippee! Onti na lang. Whoa! Relax, Kizo. You text Shay to tell him that you'll be there and make your way to the address that he'd sent. At the live music venue. You soon arrive at Fat Dog Brewery. Fat Dog Brewery, that's so cute. The roadside burger place and live music venue where Shay and his band are performing. Sabi ni Rina, type niya ako, gago. There's an open-air patio with high tables and fairy lights strung up along the sides. If it gets long, I might be an Oriental action movie that's been casted as those. It's okay. It's fine. I feel like it's very hard for people to grow like a proper beard or like proper facial hair. So like, I super understand. You spot Shay just as he's about to follow his bandmates up on stage. Hey, you made it. There's a rose on his jacket. Shay flashes you a wide smile when he sees you. He's genuinely delighted, as though he hadn't been sure you'd actually come. He's about to say more when his bandmate yells impatiently from the stage. Oi, flirt later. Gotta get the show started. Catch you in a bit. Enjoy the performance. Shay hops up the stairs to join his bandmates. Okay! The space facing the stage is already packed with people. With some creative maneuvering, you manage to weave your way towards the front. The first song starts with a snazzy drum beat that explodes in a fast, rollicking melody. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. The lyrics are absolutely ridiculous, and honestly, you'd expected nothing less from Shay. They do look like a cool band. What are you saying, Zaga? Why are you laughing? Why are you giggling? Gago ka! I hate you so much. First of all, bins? No. I hate you, Zaga. Sorry, I just saw what you sent. You know, actually, the picture you sent, may kamukha siya nakakilala ko. Rest in peace, I hate you. By the time the chorus comes around, most of the crowd is snorting with laughter and clapping or singing along. After the silly upbeat opener, sorry, I'm like looking back and forth kasi at my phone. I'm gonna turn my phone away. After the silly upbeat opener, the band eases into a couple of original songs. Your gaze zeroes in on Shay as he effortlessly works his magic. Shut the fuck up, Vince. I'm going to kill you. You hadn't been sure what to expect when Shay had first asked you to come, but you're completely swept up by the music. Close to the end of the hour-long set, Shay's gaze picks you out amongst the crowd. I'd like to ask if a special guest would like to close out the night with us. A ripple of surprised oohs at this. Heads swivel in all directions, curious. Zaga, tell me what Ria's type. No! Stop! Also, stop! Don't do that. Shay shoots you a warm, playful smile, waiting for your answer. Why not? Loud cheering from the crowd as you climb on stage. When Shay introduces you to the crowd, they go wild for you. Someone cups their mouth and shouts, I love you! Either a fan or a very drunk person. Shall we do borrowed time? You nod, surprised that Shay knows it, probably thanks to your mom who tells everyone who will listen about your songs. Did I say... Oh, tama, okay. Shay's gaze. Hi, Lance. Hello. I am here, flirting with 2D men again. How are you? I would date Shay for his guitar. Hey, man. Like, I think... Like, being musically inclined is also plus points for me. This is an original song I wrote. It's about moments you wish you could last forever. Once the audience quiets slightly, you give the signal to begin. Yes. You performed this song to a crowd dozens of times before, but it still gives you a thrill each and every time. Shay's guitar weaves a soaring thread around your voice. Play smug. This is Wonderwall. Uneng! Then in the second verse, Shay steps closer to share the microphone and joins in, voice harmonizing with yours. There's a raw undercurrent of vulnerability in Shay's voice that feels so intimate that you find yourself holding your breath, unable to look away. The two of you trade the bridge back and forth, improvising a duet. You make instinctive adjustments, stretching some of the notes and shortening others, carving out space for Shay's voice and guitar, just as he does for you. The string lights illuminate Shay's face as he sings, face inches from yours. Your eyes flicker shut, and you let the music push you into dizzying free fall. Actually, realistically speaking, I feel like if I did date Shay, I don't know if it would be a long-term thing. But this is very cute. The song sounds completely different from how you'd written it, but you like it this way. Two voices. No, just because sobrang landi niya. And the thing is kasi, people who are, like, I'm very cautious towards people who are like super duper extra landi. Two voices swirling around the deep, rich bones of drums and bass. Sana kami soon, hindi lang long term, sana hanggang dulo na. Oh my god, every time I see you type, what? Narinig ko boses mo, Ruby. Babawasan ko na, Ri. Bakit? You know naman, I find it very entertaining. My heart stirs in response. What? Takoy na, lahat na lang ititigil. Ano ba yan? KJ? Wait lang. Sorry. Let me just check something real quick. Futang ina mo, Zaga! Ayoko na nga. I'm never sending you anything ever again. I hate you. Leave me alone. Hey! You know my dating history. It's not necessarily the same. Anyway. Ako hindi titigil mahalin ka at idor kasi ikaw na yan may batahanan. Naku! For a moment, there's only you and Shay and the electric pulse of music as it courses through your veins. Goosebumps rise up along your arms. In the third verse, Shay lifts the melody unexpectedly, climbing instead of falling, a question. You shift the tempo of the fourth and final verse to reframe the first. The same chords, but reversed, an answer. Okay! Your voices lock on the last note of the song. Shay's molten gaze finds yours. Woo! The audience bursts into rapturous applause. You come to stand beside Shay and his bandmates. Thank you! We are the 1AM Lepak Band. Merry Christmas, everybody! After the performance, you sit down on a small stool next to Shay. You're all still sweaty and breathless, but vibrating with this familiar post-show adrenaline. That was amazing. You're incredible. Shay holds your gaze for a beat too long, acknowledging the moment of wordless telepathic connection you'd both felt. Why are they vibrating? They're like, ooh. You can still feel the echo of that last note lodged between your ribs. You introduce yourself to Shay's bandmates. I'm Kim Seng. How do I pronounce this? Liche? Light? Na-judge ako niyo sa sinabi ko bumabanat lang naman. Performing in front of people is super duper fun. I miss it. Dude, I hope I could see you perform one day. I feel like that would be super cool. Also, I'm jealous that you enjoy. I mean, like, I'm jealous that you can perform in front of people and have a lot of fun. Lise? Liche? Ah. You blink, unsure if you've heard the name correctly. Oh, it's actually Lice. It's because I get in your hair, and once I'm in your life, I'm impossible to get rid of. Okay, girl! Conversation between the four of you flows easily over drinks. Kim Seng is laid back and easygoing, and Lice is delightfully blunt. The only thing I'm going to perform soon are operations. Either way, still very proud of you. So, are you the neighbor who keeps yelling at Shay about muddy bike tracks? Shay laughs, shaking his head. No, the mom's the one who yells at me. You snort, elbowing Shay. You talk about my mom and not about me? Shay laughs. You jealous? Don't worry. Shay talks about you too. He made us watch all your YouTube music videos yesterday. Shay blinks. Nilaglag si Kuya! Shay! You got anything to say about that? Did we do the song justice? You nod, smiling as you recall how the song had been transformed. I loved it. We should record that version together. Kinilig sa betlog. You didn't realize this was something you'd been missing, but tonight, playing music with Shay and his bandmates, you feel seen in a way you haven't in a long time. Why are you guys called the 1AM Lepak Band? Loafing around. Lepak is the Malay word for chill or slack off, but maybe there's a story to the name. One night, about 2 years ago, Lice and I were performing at a bar in Bugis. That was before I was part of the band. They had a different drummer then. The amp blew. We were getting a lukewarm reaction from the crowd. At some point, some drunk man stands up and shouts, "Go sell insurance or something, losers!" Fast forward to after the... Thank you for the hydrate, Kizo. Fast forward to after the performance. We head to the coffee shop and our drummer quits. She said, "We're just a bunch of friends who lepak and play music together. That's not a real job." Oh, thank you for the self-care check. Let me stand. Thank you guys for the redeems. You nod sympathetically. Your parents and extended family have expressed similar sentiments on more than one occasion. Obviously, she meant it negatively, but I overheard the conversation and thought it sounded like fun. He pulls up a chair next to us, we start talking, and the 1AM Lepak Band was born. Shay grins at you. You're welcome to join the band, anytime. Lice and Kim Seng snort, and after a beat, you laugh too. I'll Keep that in mind. At some point, after polishing off the drinks and food, the four of you join the throng of people dancing in front of the stage. Ah, shit! Why not? It's like, we're just chilling. We're... At some point, the two of you lose Kim Sang and Lice in the crowd. Oh, that's such a nice CG! His eyes are so pretty! Shay steps closer, taking your hand. Is this okay? You nod, skin tingling just slightly from the contact. The two of you dance till your head's spinning in a whirl of color and sound. When the singer croons something about tropical Christmas, kisses on a beach under palm fronds, Shay's gaze shifts down to your lips and he makes no move to hide it. Oh, okay. I hate you, Zaga. Why must you say that? Shit, wait lang. I feel like I don't want to kiss him. Like, it's too early. But I wonder how he's gonna react to it. You step back, establishing enough distance between you to make sure you're not giving Shay the wrong idea. The strange, ooh, I'm so sorry! The strange crackling energy between you dissipates, the pressure in your chest escaping like steam from a kettle. I mean, to be fair, it's never that... Parang... Like you... No! Zaga! The thing about this is we just broke up with our ex. As in... We just broke up with... We're going through a breakup. And then... Kissing another man? Which... Some people would do. Not me, though. As the song slowly winds to a close, the world comes flooding back. Other people, Shay's bandmates, standing a couple paces away. You catch Lice and Kim Sang looking at you curiously, but they do not say anything. No, I don't want to get the rebound. I don't want... No! It's getting late and the venue has begun to empty out, so the four of you decide to call it a night. I'm talking to Shay. Ay, sorry, my bad. Rebound. That's when... No, I can't think of anything. Walang wit ko today, I'm sorry. Instead of taking a taxi back, you accepted a ride back from Shay on his motorbike. Cool wind buffets your face and the engine thrums beneath you. You're beginning to relax, taking in the Christmas lights when the bike suddenly sails over a speed bump. You get a millisecond of airtime before hitting the ground again, nearly crashing into Shay's back. Shay laughs but doesn't take his eyes off the road. You can hold on to me if you want. And he writes, I know! Oh, God. He's so my type. Fuck. Ay, nako. I mean, I can put my arms around his waist, like for safety reasons, right? For safety reasons. Dun ka sa metal bar, ang kasiyan bawal yung mga kay rider. Ay, ano ba yan? I don't know. Yeah, no, for safety, for sure. Yeah. This is for safety reasons. Shay leans back slightly so you can feel his warm body against yours. You rest your chin on his shoulder. Enjoying the ride? So much I'm considering getting myself a motorbike. Shay chuckles. At the next stoplight, he looks over at you, dark eyes sparkling. In the meantime, I'd be happy to take you on as many joyrides as you want. Oy, iba yan, Kizo! Hey, I don't, like... Kasi, again, kaka-break lang. Parang, it's too much. And also, it's really fast. Security guard. Kinakap-kap. Shay makes another wide turn. The swooping sensation makes your pulse race, and your grip around Shay's waist tightens just a little. My aunt used to fetch me around her motorbike. Fetch me around on her motorbike as a kid. She'd call it eating air. As the bike flies along nearly empty roads, you taste the crisp night air on your tongue. I can see why she called it that. The ride is almost too short. Before you know it, Shay pulls up in the car park of your apartment block. Life is short. Nako! Sa game. Okay. I had a really nice time tonight. Ah! Lord! Wait long! Me too. Shay runs a hand through his hair, looking hopefully at you. Wanna come to hang out? Me pretending to be dumb. To hang out? Oh god! Guys, I cannot do this. I actually don't know. I don't know what to choose here. Just to watch a movie. Yeah, just to relax and chill. Shit, I don't know what to choose. Wait, okay. We saved naman, right? Okay. I'm curious. So I just want to know what's gonna happen if I say this. Shay's eyes light up in wait, I don't want to check. I don't want to dito, diba? Okay. He takes your hand and the two of you walk toward the lift lobby where you'd first met. Oh wow, his room is really nice. Shay leads you into his bedroom, flicking on the lights. It's been a long time since you'd felt this thrumming, pulsing electricity with someone other than Nat. You push aside this thought and look around the room. It's crowded with all sorts of posters and, as expected, plants of various shapes and sizes. There's a guitar hanging on the wall and even an old vinyl record player on a side table. That's juicy. If you're wondering, I've recently installed some soundproofing. Wee. So the neighbors don't complain about the jamming sessions. Occasionally, it comes in handy for other activities too. Oh my god! I'm gonna kill him! I'm killing him. I'm murdering him and nobody's gonna hear him scream because his room is soundproof. Now I was thinking of murder, actually. You snort, punching him in the arm. Shay laughs and puts a canto pop record on. A smoky velvet baritone fills the room. Ah! Oh my goodness! So you can be intimate with him? Crazy. We're not doing that. We're just again break up. We just broke up. We're not putting ourselves, actually no, in this context, almost kind of a situationship already, almost-ish, like a little bit. Inisip mo ding i-murder ako, kailangan ko na bang kiligin? No, it's not gonna be fun for me if kinikilig ka. We're not doing that tonight after stream. Hey! No! No! Hoy. Nuh-uh! Bala kayo dyan. Wait lang. Chatting. Shay sits cross-legged in front of you, and the two of you chat as the record spins, music weaving its golden spell on you. It's more intimate than you'd expected, but not unpleasant. Leslie Cheng's voice floats through the room, ethereal and wistful. Shay's so close that you can feel the warmth from his skin. I remain where I am. Redoing the options off stream. No! No! Just checking in. One more set here. Wait for me. Bawal ka mag-end hanggat di pa ako bumabalik. Tong ino! Antayin pa kita. Crazy. You stay where you are, listening to Shay hum the final notes of the song. Wait lang. Save ko lang saglit. For no reason. For no reason. When it ends, Shay gets up to sheet the record and you stand as well. I should probably get going. Shay nods, gaze lingering on your face. Before 11, fine, I'll wait. There's a boxing gym I go to in Geylang? Do you want to come with me? We could have dinner after. You raise an eyebrow and Shay laughs. I know it sounds like I'm suggesting it so I can beat you up. Oh no, he's so funny. I'm so angry. But it'll be fun. I promise. Even Lice thinks so, and they hate exercise. I'm gonna go and pass out now. Okay, Bins. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Ingats? Ingats? Good nights. My god, my matcha did not dissolve properly. It's all just sitting at the bottom of my cup. No, I'm not. Don't perceive me. What was I gonna do? Hi, Bill. What's up? Sorry, I just needed to reply to something. Tita Ree! Why? I'm good though. Thank you for asking. We're playing a visual novel called Merry Crisis, and it's very fun so far. I have been very kilig, and I'm at a moral crossroad of sort, because in this story we've just gotten out of a breakup and we've just gotten out of a relationship, and I'm so intrigued by this man. Nanginginig lang. Oh my god, please wear something warm. Yeah, ako nanginginig sa kilig. Sure, why not? First, you steal my lift, now you drag me somewhere to beat me up. But your tone is teasing and Shay's eyes sparkle. You won't regret it. The next morning, you wake up. Wow, this is a really nice view. You wake up to sunlight streaming in from the window, still sleep muddled. You must have forgotten to close the curtains last night. A quick glance at your phone tells you it's only 7:30 a.m. You're still jet lagged, but fortunately you'd been tired enough to sleep through the night. You turn around and try to go back to sleep, but your thoughts keep drifting back to last night with Shay. I enjoyed myself. You no longer believe in love at first sight or soulmates, but you can't deny how quickly you'd been drawn to Shay. You like the way he makes you laugh, the weight he'd eased in your heart. You hadn't felt so comfortable with anyone but Nat in a long time. You hadn't acted on anything, and neither had Shay, but he'd made his attraction to you pretty obvious. This I respect. Like, at least the attraction is very clear. It was like, I liked hanging out with Shay. Wearing the hoodie my bev stole from me, and somehow even after the week I just saw it now with the new pocket. That is good that you are wearing clothes to help you be warm. Yes, I enjoyed the company. What is this? Oh, it's probably like a coding thing. Wants to hang out again, and I said yes, it won't hurt. To appease your mother after your disappearance last night, you spend most of the day with your family. That afternoon, the four of you play mahjong. The Christmas presents from your extended family is stacked in a pile between you. Winner takes all. To nobody's surprise, your mother ends up winning by a big margin. As a result, she's in such a good mood that she doesn't even complain that much when you tell her you're eating out with your old junior college friends. Pag-uwi ko, ano, buntis ka na? Gago. When evening rolls around, you meet Junie by the river as promised. She pulls you into a bone-crushing hug, thumping you on the back as though executing the Heimlich maneuver. People are gonna be so excited to see you. It's been years. The two of you stroll along the river to the restaurant where you'll be meeting the rest of your classmates. Hey, maybe this is the day you and Chu finally get over the bad blood between you. You've never actually told her what went down all those years ago, even though you suspect Junie guesses some part of it. In the months leading up to the national examinations at the end of junior college, Chu and you spend most of your waking hours after school studying together. Amidst the whirlwind of classes, mock exams, and college applications, you and Chu fall even more in love. One afternoon, the two of you head to the library after class, but the air conditioning isn't working. Your brother had invited some friends over, so your house is out. I guess we can go to my place? My mom's out with a friend today. She'll be back late. You brighten. Chu hasn't invited you over in weeks because his parents are going through a rough patch, and he's been spending as little time as possible at home. All you know is that Chu's mom had found out about his dad cheating. Oh, okay. Chu never wants to talk about it. Morning sickness agad, gaga. Sure, I'll come. Can we make dumplings for dinner together after? As far as you're concerned, that recipe's the only worthwhile thing Chu ever inherited from his mother. I swear it's the only reason why you continue to hang out with me. Among other things. Slip your hand into Chu's, fingers lacing together as you head toward the bus stop. You settle down next to Chu at his dining table. Two of you work mostly in companionable silence. You're finishing up a chemistry assignment and Chu's doing a literature mock paper. After 2 years, your attention slowly begins to wander. Chu looks up, narrowing his eyes at you. I can feel your gaze from here. He looks up at you, lips curling into a crooked smile. You promise not to be distracting. You're the one being distracting. Okay. You see Chu's throat bob up and down as he swallows, gaze growing thick. I've still got 5 more minutes on my practice test. When you move a little closer, thigh pressing against Chu's, you see a small flicker of Oh, okay. Actually, they're so horny for each other. It's kind of funny. I will not move. Chu's eyes continue to burn a hole in your soul. He draws closer, hand coming up to cup your jaw. Your heart skips. Chu leans in, eyes fluttering shut. Ay! Nako! Chu's mom appears at the threshold of the living room. You hadn't heard her come in. Judging by her horrified expression, she had definitely seen everything. Chu hastily lets go of you and steps back. Nako! Ito na! He tries to school his expression into something fairly neutral, but you know him well enough to see the panic in his dark eyes. Shit. There's a long and terrible silence. The thump, thump, thump of your heartbeat is the only unreliable measure of time you have. Chu doesn't tear his eyes from his mother, and an entire conversation seems to be had in your presence, except you have no idea what's being said. Finally, Chu's mom rounds on you. Diyan ka nabubuhay pag H word. Come on, guys. And the H is hindi katanggap. So you're the one Chu has been wasting his time with. Before he got mixed up with you, Chu's on the dean's list every year. She glares at you. Now look at him. Shit prelim grades, throwing away his future, everything we sacrificed for. No, But Chu's mother doesn't want to hear it. She holds nothing back. The Mandarin words come at you, sharp and fast like throwing knives. In English, Mrs. Lin had always been hard and derisive? Oh my god, how do I say this again? But in Mandarin, she's a force to behold, a typhoon sweeping and tempestuous. You think this is love? Chu's mother sneers, not bothering to hide her contempt for you. Chu can do so much better than you. One day, he will wake up and regret this phase of his life. She spits the last sentence out at you. Yikes, this is so sad! Trust me, it'll hurt less if you just end this now. The words wedge like barbs in your heart, sinking deep into soft flesh, slicing all the way through. Ooh, let's maybe not fight with the mom. I'll tell her it's not gonna be, this is not going to help, I feel like, but we're going to be genuine. You know this woman deserves nothing of your honesty, and yet you give it anyway. For Chu partially, but mostly for yourself. The words well up from deep inside you, and flows through your veins, spilling out of your mouth before you can stop them. You've never had to use Mandarin for anything other than writing academic essays before. Excuse me. But you try your best to find the right words. For the deep intangible feeling of peace you feel when you're with Chu. For the warmth that fills your chest when you first see Chu walking down the corridor in the morning. I get it. Thank you for the hydrate. It is very stressful. Thank you for the self-care check, Pale. I will stand. Yeah. Okay. I get it. You want what's best for him. But I do too. Finally, you tear your gaze from Chu's mother to look directly at Chu. Chu's gaze is raw and too tender. You're still presumably speaking to Chu's mother, but the words are meant for him. Maybe you're right. Maybe we're not meant for each other. Maybe we're not meant to last. Maybe this is just two teenagers being stupid. But I want to give it a shot. For a moment, it seems neither Chu nor his mother have any answer to this. Then Mrs. Lin snaps at you. That's enough! You can tell your words have rattled Chu's mother to the core. The hollowness in her tone hits you harder than the rage that had preceded it. Don't lecture me about what love looks like. Her voice trembles slightly, which is the first sign of weakness you'd seen from her. I know about mistakes disguised as love, and believe me, I do not wish that on Chu. Nor on you. God damn, this is kinda heavy, holy shit. She picks your bag up from the ground and hands it to you. Go. This is the last time I want to see or hear from you. Through it all, Chu says nothing, just stares at you, dark eyes swirling. This, more than anything else, is what breaks your heart. Fuck! Oh, that sucks. He doesn't even say anything! We're the only one— Oh my god, Chu, come on! You bite down so hard into your lower lip that you taste the metallic taste of blood. Damn! He didn't fight for us. Wow, this is so familiar! Thanks for saying what you did. You know she won't change her mind, though. I didn't say those things for her. I said them for you. Chu simply stares at you, warmth and regret warring in his eyes. You realize that for as long as the specter of Chu's parents' pride and their expectations hang over him like a noose, Chu will never be happy. And you'll always be collateral damage. This realization turns into a cold, hard pebble in your gut. You shake your head, staring straight into Chu's eyes. In the span of a few wordless minutes, something inside of you wilts and turns to ash. Chu catches your arm, voice breaking. Don't make me choose between you and everything else. I can't. Your heart, made brittle by everything that had happened yesterday, finally shatters completely. I'm not the one making this an either-or situation. Don't pin this on me. Chu's face is wan, making the dark circles more obvious. Had he gotten any sleep last night? We'll just not hang out in my house. I'll tell my parents I'm studying outside alone. Nothing has to change. An easy fix. As long as you stay within the clean lines of Chu's boundaries and never ask for more, Chu would pretend the problem doesn't exist. Yikes! Okay, I will say I kind of get where Chu is coming from with this, but I also do see how much it sucks for the other party. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Kizo. Man. Shit! If that's all I'll ever have, I'd rather walk away now and not because fuck, I'd rather have something than nothing at all. Oh! The second one is so bad for you, though. No, we're doing one. We're doing one. You know it's over. There's no going back after this. The damage is done. In place of the heady, giddy feeling of falling in love, being in love, there's only the hollow, gnawing feeling of betrayal. Now, it's about your grades. Next, it'll be your career. But underneath it all, there'll always be the chokehold of your parents, their expectations of what your life should look like. You'll have to pick, and I'll be the one that gets dropped. There's a long silence. If Chu had said something then, anything to refute this, you might not have walked away. But he doesn't, so you turn and you don't look back. You know what? Good for our character. It wouldn't have gone well then in the long run. Choosing between being a son and a husband is like oof, but choosing to either be a father or a son seems to be 20 times worse. True. Good for Rihei. Hindi kaya paglaban eh, ba't ka mag-stay? Sorry. My bad. Ano oras ka mag-entry? I'll try to end around 11. Told you I would catch up. Hey, Sad! Good. I'm glad. Welcome back. You still see Chu in class and sometimes after school. But you barely talk to each other. The haunted look in Chu's eyes never goes away. You know what? Yeah, stay haunted. You stop dreaming about the future you could have shared with Chu. Instead, you pour all your energy into studying, just to fill the hole in your heart that had once been reserved to Chu. Biceps big enough to... To what? Soon classes come to an end. You take your exams and leave the rest up to fate. In the end, you get a full scholarship to NYU, and you hear that Chu's headed to the best law program in the country. Once, you might have hesitated at the thought of accepting an offer that would bring you halfway around the world for 4 years. I still need to get up early tomorrow. Good luck. Thank you, Pale! Thank you for stopping by! Thank you. But those days are long over. Tapos bigla nag-crossing lang das. I mean, we are going to the reunion. You submit your official acceptance to NYU, eager to reinvent yourself in a new city. That's the last you see of Chu. Back to the present. You and Junie have both stopped walking. Junie had listened to the entire story without interrupting, but now she rests a hand on your shoulder and squeezes. Damn, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Chu told me some of it, but I hadn't realized it was so bad. Junie pulls you into a hug, and you let yourself relax into the embrace. You do feel a little lighter now that you've told Junie about what happened. You gonna be okay later if Chu shows up? Junie jerks a thumb the way you'd come. 'Cause if you'd like to bail, I know the best Burmese place down that way. You wave a hand at Junie. I'll be fine. The restaurant is all sleek black and white lines and dark mahogany. The space thrums with Christmas Eve energy, clinking glasses, bursts of laughter, murmur of low conversation. You scan the sleek interior until you spot familiar faces at a corner booth. Tech, your classmate and Junie's boyfriend, gives you both an enthusiastic wave and dashes over, pulling both you and Junie into a bear hug. You're heading towards the table with the two of them when the door swings open again. Nako! Something instinct, perhaps, or maybe just bad timing, makes you turn to look. Chu stands silhouetted in the doorway. The smile on your face freezes in place. Time slows, Chu's eyes meet yours, and all the air whooshes out of your lungs. His dark gaze is exactly how you remember it. Turbulent, depthless, and frustratingly unreadable. You let your eyes trace the hard, angular structure of his cheekbones and jaw down to his tailored shirt and pants. Hypo first love! It all speaks subtly of success and power and prestige, all the things Chu's parents had always wished for. No, expected of him. You hear he's a public prosecutor now, and he certainly looks like the sort of person you wouldn't want to go up against in court. And yet, in the subtle softening of his eyes as he holds your gaze, you see traces of the Chu you once knew. There's a hollow ache in your chest. That's true. Is he happy though? With the path that he's chosen to take? Slowly, Chu lifts his chin, and his lips curl up into a wry, almost cryptic smile. I was starting to think I'd never see you again. Me too. It's been a while. Emotions surge beneath your placid surface as you stare at Chu, the first person you'd fallen in love with and the first person to break your heart. But you surprise yourself by giving absolutely nothing away. When you respond, your gaze is level. Me too. It's been a while. Your tone is cool, showing no hint of the resentment curling in your gut. Chu presses his lips together, and you see a vein in his neck pulse. Chu pushes a strand of hair out of his eyes. You recognize the tic. He does it when he's nervous or uncertain, and there'd been a time you'd found it impossibly endearing. After chatting for a while, Chu's gaze slides to the table where your classmates are seated, watching the two of you with undisguised curiosity. He tilts a chin back to the back exit. Can we talk outside for a bit? Nako! Okay. Yeah, use humor as a shield. So me. It sounds like the start of every murder mystery. Chu laughs, shaking his head. I promise I don't plan on killing you. So, no promises that you won't do it accidentally? Chu cracks a smile at this. Okay, I promise I won't do it accidentally either. You wave a hand in front of you, trying to hide how your heart rate's beginning to quicken. Alright then, lead the way. You follow Chu out the back door of the restaurant to the alley. The door swings shut behind you, shutting off the noise. The alley is almost empty, save for several lonely pigeons pecking the ground for invisible food scraps. A crescent moon hangs like a silver comma between the rooftops of old shop houses. This is a really nice alleyway. The back doors are flanked by a motley arrangement of dented garbage bins, air conditioning compressor units, and plastic chairs well worn from countless smoke breaks. For a while, the two of you stare each other down without speaking. Once, almost 10,000 miles of sea had stood between you and the past that you'd fought so hard to leave behind. Now, Chu standing so close, you could smell the familiar scent of his soap. True to character, he hasn't changed it even after all these years. No! There is no comeback happening, okay? Sorry, give me a second, guys. Okay. Ayaw ni Ri bumabalik sa ex. Yeah. I believe in the sense of like relationships. Like, I guess it's okay to be friends and things, but like if it ends, then for me it's a clean cut off romantically. I haven't had any reason to want to get back to an ex. So You step back, trying to render his proximity less overpowering. You don't want to be reminded of sweeter times, simpler times, times when touching Chu, loving Chu had been as natural as breathing. Okay, we're outside. What did you want to say? Chu takes a deep breath and something shifts in his expression. Whatever had remained of his hard exterior crumbles to dust in front of you. Yes, no reasons. Don't get tripped twice on the same rock. True. I wanted to apologize for the way things ended. Your heart drops to the pit of your stomach. I assumed you'd always been in my life. I was 18 and stupid and... Chu keeps going, words coming out rough and unpracticed. I thought I could do what my parents wanted. I achieved everything on their list. Tick them off one by one. Didn't make me feel anything. Chu sucks in a breath, then chokes out the words. I thought I could come back for the things that actually made me happy afterward. But by then, you were already gone. Aw, this is making my heart hurt a little. Aw, fuck! Oh my god! You think of that afternoon in Chu's house, everything that Chu's mother had said and everything that Chu had not. You look at Chu for a long moment without saying anything, palms sweating in the humid night air. I never stopped wondering if things might have turned out differently if I had said something then. If I'd asked you to stay all those years ago, things would have turned out differently if you had said something, Chu. Yeah, I think I would go for this one. No. You don't get to waltz in and out of my life whenever you want and expect me to roll out the red carpet for you. Your voice is as sharp as a knife blade. You think of all the weeks, months you'd wasted trying to forget Chu. It's been years, Chu. Congrats on your big epiphany, but I've built a life after you. You wonder if your congratulations hits Chu as hard as his dad. Whoa! Oh, I don't think he was being hit. Like, oh, I just misread. As his had. Chu absorbs all of your anger, pain glimmering in his eyes. But he doesn't. I'm so sorry. I misread that so badly. But he doesn't look away. I get that it's too late. Too late for me to have said something that day in my mother's living room. Too late to ask you not to go to New York. But when Junie told me you'd be here today, I knew I had to try to talk to you this time at least. And like all the other times Chu gives up before you do, this time Chu lifts his chin. All I'm asking is lunch. This week. That's all it has to be. No. No, you don't get to do this. I want to save just to see what happens another time, but like, personally, if this was me, if I was actually in this situation, wala, no. You're not doing this to me. No. Shake my head, there's no point. You think of the happiness that had sprouted up in the space Chu had left behind. It took me a very long time to pick up the pieces after you. Our lives don't intersect anymore, and they don't need to. Chu's lower lip trembles. There's strength and quiet pride in his gaze. All the things you'd once loved him for. But this time there's something else. A softness that you don't recognize. The two of you stand face to face for several more heartbeats. You let the silence hold the words you can't, won't say to each other. Then you turn towards the back door of the restaurant and tilt your chin at Chu. We should head back in. Chu nods. You leave the ghosts of your past with the pigeons in the alley, shutting the door behind you. Aww, Kizo. You'll realize you made a mistake when you lost the only person that believed in you and loved you so deeply. Yeah, I feel like, as cliche as it is, it's very like you only, you don't know what you have until you don't have it anymore, or till it's gone, diba? That night when you return home, you realize that everyone's been asking you the same question. Are you staying this time? Chu had asked it first, before you'd left for New York, then nearly a decade later. Nat, on a hot afternoon at the beach, then a snowy street in New York. Shay, as you dance with him in a throng of people. For years, you've been living in the space between cities, between a past that you can't forget and a future that's just out of reach. Tomorrow, you'll wake up in your childhood bedroom with 4 days left in Singapore before the new year. As you walk from the car park to your apartment, you wonder what it would take to finally arrive at an answer to that question. Oh! We finished the demo! Yippee! Based on your choices in this playthrough, these scenes will be available in the full game. Go boxing with Shay and have dinner after. Yippee! Have a follow-up conversation with your mother about what she said in the kitchen. Oh god. And many more scenes. Different choices might unlock other scenes in another playthrough. Oh my god! The apartment we won't share. Fuck! Catch up with Chu over lunch. Convince Nat to come to Singapore. Damn! God, Nat's really cute. I'm so annoyed. Full game releases in winter 2026. Yippee! Let's go! We finished it! Sakto 11! At 11 as well. I think this game should be named as Walking on a Red Carpet. No! Oh my god, Oceans and Engines! That song talaga all the fucking time. That was really good. The writing for this was really good. I'm really happy. Like, my heart was hurting, guys. Such a sweet demo. I know! Congrats to Monsoon Games for releasing the demo and for hopefully a very successful launch of their game. If you guys want to try out the demo for yourselves in case you're interested in other characters, because you can choose the gender of the characters you want to date. So I chose the men because I am very straight. You can play as a male, female, non-binary, straight, queer. You can do all that, and same with like the with the dateable characters. So you're gonna see like different versions of yes. So basically, you can have Shay, Nat, and Chu, but in female versions. Dude! Again, I'm such a Nikki stan so much. These people in this game really love slow burn. I love slow burn. Also, I just want to say my favorite Nikki song talaga recently is Magnets. I can't stop listening to it. Wait, let me hold on. Where's my, there we go. Yeah, gender bent. Same character but gender bent, basically. There we go. Hello, Fragile! How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Oh, sorry. Zoomed in myself. But yeah, dude, Magnets talaga. Parang, I wanna be an itch you can't scratch. I don't need to know where you're at. You put on a show. When there's nothing else to say, I would know, cause I'm the same way. And then there's this lyric that gets me every fucking time, because I feel like this is me every time I kind of like develop feelings for somebody. There is a lyric in that song that goes like, oh god, wait, shit, I got it, and then it left me. Are you the one, or are you just a mirror? Like, how dare you, Nikki? How dare you read my mind? Ako na lang ba lalaking nakikinig kay Frank Ocean? I don't know, girl. But yeah, next meetup might be KTV. So let's see. Oh, stop zooming in, girl. Yeah, it's gender bent. But there are, I know there are visual novels out there that do have like, you know, their own female love interests. Kakantan ko kayong Totoy Bibo tayo na niyo. Oh, pwede naman. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Don't play ama namin, gagi. Wala na nga tayong mga langit points. Babawasan mo pa. Let me see who I can raid out before I do my goodbyes. Oh, said I just saw your message. I'll get back to you on that, by the way. Grabe! I'm way too good at... I'm actually very bad at goodbyes. Sige. Ay, gago. Wait, how do I mute? Okay, sorry. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? Thank you for the raid message, Kizo. Manam. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Oh, Jesus. There's Sharon, there's Tinanin. But I've raided them both recently. Let's look for somebody else. Do you guys want to watch somebody playing horror? Zidia? Oh, okay, sige. G. Wait lang. Hold on. I just want to make sure I don't make a mistake. Alright. So we will be rating Zidia, who is currently doing an art stream. So if you are subbed, then you can use the second raid message, and if you're not subbed, that is completely okay. You can use the first raid message. Either way, it is fine, and I appreciate it. But for now, I guess that is goodbye for me. But before that, just want to say, Zaga, thank you for the biddies. Thank you to Zeke, Kizo, for the stream streaks. I really appreciate it. Did I miss anybody? And thank you to everybody who stopped by. Whether you were here for 5 minutes or the entire stream, I'm very, very thankful. Girl, I'm not Ruby. I'm not gonna do the bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for the company. I had fun. Aw, thank you for stopping by, Lonnie. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Next week is a Kizo planned stream. Oh God. I am scarred. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Zidia's stream, and thank you guys again for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow for 3 short games. I hope you guys enjoy tomorrow. I feel like tomorrow will be super duper fun. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Please pray for my throat and that I don't get sick in this coming week. Thank you so much. What if pagsamahin? Pwede naman. Okay, bye guys. Good night. See you.